Good morning, everybody. 7:08. Right here on today's Hit Music Q92. Good morning, everybody. Live on your radio, streaming live at Q92radio.com and now live on Facebook, YouTube, and X, where you can watch the show from now all the way till 10 a.m. How lucky are you? Great to be with you. Christian, Lauren, Jake, here together for the last time, the three of us in 2023.
Yeah.
This is it.
You'll see us together again next year.
God willing.
Yeah.
That'd be great. Back in 2024.
Yep.
We're celebrating, or at least I'm celebrating my final day of the year here.
Mm-hmm.
After a great, so I dropped my Zoa in the parking lot on the way in.
That's a bummer. At least it didn't bust open.
No, but it did suffer some damage.
Yeah.
It's not mint condition anymore.
Well, it doesn't taste any different. You're fine.
Trying their zero sugar frosted grape. Not bad. I think I like Celsius better, but there's a better deal on Amazon.
Well,
to get a case sent.
you win some and you lose some.
I was like, that's like $9 cheaper. That's enough for me to make the switch and see what you taste like.
At least try it, yeah.
So, but it's good. Hopefully it'll wake me up. You know, it says right here, it's got B and C vitamins, electrolytes, potassium, and magnesium. Who doesn't love that?
So I'm sure it's just chock full of all that.
190 milligrams of branched chain amino acids, and I've been craving those. I've got camu extract.
Oh, well, everybody should start their day with that.
And caffeine from green coffee and green tea. So, I mean, it's only 10 calories.
Did you say caffeine from green coffee and green tea?
Yeah.
I always thought green tea was decaf.
I have zero idea. Could be. All I know is, thanks to Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson for waking me up this morning. So thank you, Rock.
Yeah.
I am a Zoa warrior, as you call me. I've seen stuff of him online where he goes, hello, Zoa warriors. I'm like, I'm a Zoa warrior.
That's me.
That's me. He's talking to me. That's fantastic. Real quick text. I've been trying to come up with a name for a while now. I'm a business office manager. We're going to call me Bomb Girl. Have a happy holiday. Bomb Girl. So let it be written. I give you an iridocyclitis.
Iridocyclitis.
That's what happens when you give yourself a name when I dub you that.
Oh, I see.
You get an iridocyclitis to, like, solidify you to have a name as an early riser. Good morning, Christian and Lauren. Got all your Christmas wrapping done yet? I haven't wrapped a damn thing. I'm
not even done buying gifts. Are you kidding me? I got 10 days.
I have Jamie and the Not Daughter wrap my gifts. I don't know how to. I can do a good gift bag with some paper in it.
But what about your gifts you give to them?
The Not Daughter wraps Jamie's.
Oh,
Jamie
my
wraps the Not
gosh, Christian.
Boom, shalaka. Works out perfect. I don't know how to wrap. I'm not good at wrapping. And some of the stuff's really big. I couldn't, like, no way I could have wrapped it.
No, so you give it to the women and be like, figure it out.
Well, yeah. White Van Guy checking in. I hope you all have a great day on the road to Cleveland. White Van Guy. You go deliver those medical supplies. Fantabulous. Good for you. So what do we got for you here the rest of the show today? Well, this hour, obviously, been telling you since I got here, Sonic Temple Art and Music Festival 4-day passes at Crew Stadium. How do you win them? Listen for the song of the hour this hour. It's Theory of a Dead Man's Bad Girlfriend. A classic. When you hear that, that's the cue to call. Be caller number 10, you're going. It is that simple. 8 o'clock hour, we call the grand prize winner of the stuff you're stocking with concert tickets contest. We got that for you as well. And that's what we got for you today. So 330-450-9292, the phone number, the text line, 330-269-9292. And of course, be sure to go like and interact with us in the comments on Facebook, YouTube, or X as we go throughout the morning. It's 7:12. It's Doja Cat. Paint the town red on Q.
Ever seen somebody pulled over in a construction zone? That would be so awesome.
No, that'd be funny if I did. I just cold flashes. Someone said in the text line, you have a cold flash.
It's not a flash. It's like consistent the whole time I'm here. But I go home and put my slippers on and I'm fine. Like, it's just here that I'm cold. I was hot as all get out in my car this morning. I'm a butt warmer, so I had to crack my window.
Gosh.
I'm just saying, I don't think I have the issue. It is literally 65 degrees in here. It's chilly.
It is a little bit, but I think it's going to be all right. I think you're going to make it.
I think so, too.
I do.
Coupled with the fact that we get up early. When you're tired, you are more apt to be chilly.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Someone said
Throw a tangerine
maybe
at you.
you're anemic. Someone said in the text line. I thought that about her.
No.
Sometimes I look at her across and I go, you're anemic.
I am not anemic.
Iron deficiency,
I am
someone
not
says.
anemic. I've been tested.
I love it.
It is
What else does she have?
65 degrees in here, friends.
What else does she have? So far we have menopause, iron deficiency, and anemic. What else is she?
And I'm not in menopause. I'm far too young.
Too young?
Okay. But I am young. I would be on the very young side of it.
I'm at the age now. Next year I gotta get.
You're gonna go through menopause?
No, I gotta get my booty checked.
Ooh!
Time to go. Ooh.
Someone's gonna get the snake out.
Like, all this technology, is that really the only way to determine?
Yeah, they gotta go have a little look-see.
I know. I just like that. Really? We have all these face filters and all these cool things you can do in life, technology, and the only way, you know what I mean, is little Jack Horner in the corner.
That's what Jack Horner was doing in the corner.
Well, until the cops arrived.
I thought he stuck his thumb in a plum.
My plum. There you go.
Love it.
Or if you're watching, this is the same hoodie I wore yesterday. You're going to find I wear the same clothes every day to work. It's radio.
You must wash them. You never smell.
No, but this wasn't dirty. And I only wore it because it's cold as hell outside.
I wore these jeans yesterday.
So this hoodie.
I mean, if we're being, if we're just being open and honest.
Just saying, if you watch, especially even through the summer, you'd be like, does he have 4 shirts? And the answer is yes. Yeah, pretty much. Own 7,
4
wear
shirts,
4, 5.
4 pairs of shorts.
Yeah.
A couple hoodies.
2 pairs of jeans. I have 2 pairs of jeans, 1 pair of khaki.
I've only seen you in jeans.
I have like 3 hoodies. If I wear jeans to work, we have somewhere to be after work that's work related.
Yeah.
Today, Lauren, Jake, and I all have to be somewhere at 11 a.m.
Yep.
So I got jeans on.
Yeah.
Any other day, it's sweatpants or shorts. Preferably
usually shorts.
Yeah. So, but today we got somewhere to be at 11 o'clock. So, but if you watch, Mike, did he wear that hoodie? Yes. And we see it maybe again later on this week.
You have to start owning it now because people can see us.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that. Oh my gosh! Now I have to make sure I don't repeat sweaters.
See, I can't care that much. I just can't. I guess I don't have enough pride. I don't know what the word is, but I just
not pride.
I can't see I can't see myself being like, oh no, I wore this hoodie yesterday.
I do love this sweater though. I got it. I don't know. I got it at Bad Mom's Christmas at the Barrel Room.
So sorry, and if you're listening, I'm sorry. We're not trying to make it all about that, but
no.
If you're watching,
it is a change for us because usually, you can have a face for radio in the morning because no one can see you, so you could roll in.
Well, you can still have a face for radio.
Well, I understand, but I'm just saying, like, especially in the mornings, like being on radio, without this feature that we just rolled out, we could look like whatever.
Whatever floats your boat, Christian. Wear what makes you comfy. Like, that's the thing. I mean, I really only got like 4 hoodies that are in rotation too, and I just threw this in the back of my chair when I got home. So I was like, well, listen, when it's 4:20 in the morning and you're half awake,
Yeah.
I'm not digging the, what outfit should I wear today?
I don't blame you.
I'm like, it is entirely too early. I'm walking around with my Popeye eye in the morning. Like,
Yeah.
hoping I don't wake the baby now. That's the big thing.
Me is walking around in the dark trying to see as I get ready. I've got to be better about because I always pick out my clothes the night before, but I need to take them into the bathroom or something like that. Like, I'm an idiot. I don't. And then I have to go back and I have to go through the dark to find my stuff because Tony doesn't get up until 5 minutes before I leave.
Real quick, that's what I do. I take all my, because I shower in the morning, help pick me up.
Same.
I take my entire outfit, socks and everything in the bathroom so I can go in there, shut the door, not wake anybody up.
Yeah.
Fiance's sleeping, baby's in our room sleeping in its bassinet. Don't want to be walking around the room. So I take everything in there. So when I come out of the shower, I'm fully dressed, give everyone a kiss goodbye.
Yeah.
Grab my stuff on the kitchen table, my keys, wallet, and I'm out the door.
Q92. All right, more sunshine for your Thursday. We're going to warm it up a little as well. Our high in the middle and upper 40s. Overnight, a clear and starry sky, a low near 27. I am Mark J. Weather from News 5.
Then we begin the 6 straight cloudy days. And I hate days with no sunshine.
And no sunshine.
Yeah, Thursday, 62 is all you get. Friday, rain. Saturday, rain. Sunday, rain. Monday, rain. Tuesday, rain. Wednesday, rain. The hottest temperature in those days?
65.
Saturday, 63.
No.
The
I had
coldest,
65 on mine.
Monday, 48. Now, I will say, starting not this weekend, next weekend, we're back to the 70, 69, 70, 72.
Thank God.
But I listen, I can even take the cold if you give me sunshine.
Yeah.
But looking at 6 straight days of cloudy, I'm like, oh, God. Oh, my chakra is going to be off.
Oh, I hate
tell.
when Christian's chakra is off. Everybody.
You're listening to Christian and Lauren in the morning on Q92.
Seven 24, 6 minutes away from a look at sports here on today's Hit Music Q92. And do not forget, we haven't played it yet. When you hear Theory of a Dead Man, Bad Girlfriend, that's the cue to call to win 4-day passes. The Sonic Temple Music Festival. So, be listening for that. That'd be fun to attend. I've been to a few of them. I've enjoyed them. Good times, good times. So, yesterday, how about this? On the way home from work yesterday,
Yeah.
got pulled over.
You did?
Did. I did.
For what? Speeding.
I think. The whole thing was weird.
Okay.
I'm not sure who pulled me over. I was on Mahoning Avenue. I was going over Lake Milton, for those of you looking like, where was it? And me and another car that was ahead of me that I was not tailgating or riding his ass, that would mean he was going just as fast, if not faster than me. We both went over the bridge, and as we came, a truck did go by me with lights on the other side of the road. And it said, I don't know if it was a park ranger or a...
Did you get pulled over by park police?
I just said I don't know who pulled me over. I don't know who it was.
Did you get a ticket?
Didn't pay attention to what he said.
But did you get a ticket?
No. He let me... I was going to go with that. But
well, I know, but it would be on your paperwork. That's why I'm asking.
So, I get pulled over. It's so hard to explain because I saw the guy pull off and it's like he was going to park and look at the lake or something. Me and the other car ahead of me are driving. I don't see anything wrong with anything. There's no traffic at all.
Yeah.
And like a mile down, after I'm down the road, don't even see the lake anymore. He comes around the bend, and I'm thinking this guy's going on a call.
Right.
Like, oh, so me and the guy ahead of me, we kind of drift over to the side to start to, let him go past. He parks behind me. I was like, the hell did I do? And the other guy drives off. I go, oh, you. You were just as guilty. And the man comes up, and 2 of them. One went to the right side of my car. One went to the left. I'm like, okay, what is this? What is this? Why? And nice, very nice. He was very polite. He ID'd himself, but I wasn't listening. He was like, I'm blah, blah, blah. And all I heard was, wah, 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 wah. Because I'm still like, why am I pulled over?
Right, you were still perplexed.
He's like, I got you doing 51 to 35.
Christian.
I was like, oh. I think, oh. He's like, are you just going home from work? Yeah, that's it. He goes, you got any weapons in the car? I went, no. I laughed. I went, no. I actually laughed. I was like, no. I don't know if you saw my backpack and stuff for my sports equipment.
Yeah.
So I had a couple back. But like, no, I don't have weapons in the car. Yes, my ninja swords. I'm like, no.
You should have been like,
so
what is that called? The sword, the one that we found out a lot of people in
machete.
Our machete.
Yeah, that everyone uses to protect themselves.
Or katara. Wasn't there something like a katara or
Catan?
Catan.
No, that's a game, isn't it?
I don't know. Anyhow.
Takes my stuff. Comes back. I'm telling you, not even a minute and a half later. Just keep it slow. You know what I mean?
You know what happens?
Boats dock, and I know it's off season. I understand it's off season. Traffic's light right now, but boats dock here. Have a great day. And I honestly was like, what the hell was that?
I know what happens.
What was that?
2 cops approached you.
Well, in the same
One on
car,
each side.
yeah.
I know that, but 2 rolled up on you. They thought you were someone else.
You
That's
think?
what I think.
Think they're looking for somebody else?
Because even 35 and a 51, that would be a ticket. At least in North Canton, it would be.
I was not even pulled over for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm telling you, I was not even pulled
That's
over
what
for
I
5
think
minutes.
happened. They thought maybe you were someone else they were looking for, or like maybe you
wonder
drove
if
the
that's
same
true.
car. You know what I mean?
I wonder if that's true.
That's what I think.
Because, like I said, I was with a car ahead of me. We were both cruising. I didn't think either one of us was like doing Talladega.
The minute they saw your name on your driver's license, they had to walk back to their car to act like they were doing something. They were probably like, crap, it's not him.
So, but I'm still not sure what they were. Because I didn't read the truck when it went by me.
Yeah.
Park Ranger, I don't think I'm right in saying it was a Park Ranger.
Well, if
But
it was
something on their truck.
well, it could have been. I mean, Tony's dad got a speeding ticket from a park ranger.
Yeah.
I mean, they got it on videotape. It was during a family vacation, and they taped the whole thing from the back seat.
Christian breaking the law again. Listen, I accepted my fate. I was like, I guess I'm getting a ticket. I was like, just in time for the holidays. Sweet. Who's not getting a gift?
You know what's funny? It's ironic. And I have a tendency to speed. I've gotten a little bit better as I've gotten older. I've never had a ticket. And I say that knowing full and well my time is coming.
Yeah.
Like I'm not
I've gotten
trying to
tickets
taunt.
before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I've only ever been pulled over once, and I was 18 when I got pulled
Like I said,
over.
the man, I'd never talked to the other guy that was like on the right hip of my car. I never got to talk. I saw him.
You should have
It
rolled
gave
down
me-
here to be like, hello.
It gave me a little concern. I'm like, what do they think I'm going to do?
They were looking for someone else.
What color was the truck? White could be Puco? Pucco?
Oh,
P-U-C-O?
Puco. Yeah,
What's
yeah,
that?
yeah. I don't know what it stands
I don't
for.
know what that stands for. The truck was white. Guessing they were trying to Super Trooper you. Oh, man, is that a classic movie? Katana is the name of the Japanese
Hey,
sword.
that's what I thought.
I was thinking Catan. There's a board game called Catan.
Well, PUCO is for the Public Utilities Commission of Ohio.
No, I don't think that was it. It had something to do with nature or something. I can't remember.
Park
But,
Police.
sir, I forget your name. You were very polite. You were very nice.
I think it. Well,
As stops go, that was a pleasant one. The uniforms, they almost looked like they had flap jackets.
what's a flap jacket?
Like bulletproof vest.
Oh yeah. Well, then they were police. They were legit.
They
police.
had that. They had his name on the thing. They were kind of like, not military. That's a very strong, but it looked a little more that than your typical Navy police outfit.
Yeah.
It was a little more cash, a little more. I feel like military is a strong word.
I cannot believe
I'm
you
probably
have
not
no
explaining
idea.
this right. He said who he identified himself, and it was on the truck. I couldn't see the truck when it was parked behind me, and I got a very brief glimpse when it was passing me on the other side of the road. And when he identified me, I was so like, what's going on? I didn't pay attention. He was like, I'm blah, blah, of blah, blah. Because he did. He ID'd himself.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I think he said it was a G.I. Joe.
I was gonna say he could have been like.
A lot of police drive
Space
unmarked
Force.
cars these days, so it could have been anything. No, the truck was marked. I could not.
He didn't take it in.
Maybe it was the game warden. I don't think it was.
Oh, true.
I don't know who
Game
lives
warden,
out-
especially if it's by the lake.
Who
Could have
lives
been.
out in Lake Milton area? Who patrols out there in Lake Milton over the lake, over the bridge? Could have been Marshall.
Been the
Paul
marshal.
Blart Mall Cops.
That's
someone
so
said.
funny.
So it should have their department on your ticket. I
You
didn't get a ticket.
one.
They let me go.
That's where my head went.
Warren has a good point. They might have been looking for something.
I really think they were
Because they
looking for
pulled
someone
me
else.
over saying 51 and a 35. They took my license, asked me if I had any weapons,
And you laughed.
and I did laugh. Like, bro, you got the wrong guy.
Right.
Weapons. Unless you count thunder and lightning here.
Hey, just think, maybe some felon they're trying to find drives the same kind of car as you.
What color was the truck? It was white with writing and markings on it. I mean, it was identifiable. It wasn't unmarked. Maybe they were going to rob you and got scared. I doubt that. Maybe they thought you were out scouting for deer, Christian. Yeah, I don't think I give off hunting vibes, but who knows? It was interesting. And like I said, the whole pullover lasted. As a matter of fact, it was so short. Later on down the road, I caught up to the car that was with me.
That was very short.
That's how
then.
quick it was.
Yeah.
He just wanted to meet the fabulous Christian. I don't think he knew who I was or cared. There is Lake Milton Police. It did not say Lake Milton Police. Thank you. But they did. When they asked if you had weapons, you should have said, I am a weapon.
You should have been like, do these count?
That might have made it a longer stop. Wiz Khalifa, work hard, play hard.
They would have laughed at you. I'm sorry.
Get over here, Sonny. Put up your dukes. It's Q92. There's a certain rock band from the 90s that's officially back together starting in 2024. You know who it is?
No.
I'm going to play it.
Do it.
You've been waiting for this. It's not quite
Me
in
or
sync.
you?
Not quite in sync.
Oh, okay.
But it's close. Creed's back.
Oh, you know what? I did see something about that.
Scott Stapp went back to Creed. They were not on good terms for years. There was bad blood for years. I know it had calmed down, but for a while, they were not. I would even dare to say they weren't talking. Now, you're probably asking yourself, where are they reuniting at? Sonic Music, Sonic Temple, Incarceration, Rocklahoma in Oklahoma.
Maybe.
One of the huge rock festivals.
Do you know?
Glastonbury, Lilith Fair.
Maybe.
I could keep naming them.
Maybe Sarah McLachlan's going to introduce them as they come
welcome
on.
to Lilith Fair. Creed.
Everybody, Creed.
Coming up next, Melissa Etheridge. But until then, and the Bengals.
Hey, I love the Bengals.
Right after Belinda Carlisle, going to get some Creed in here. Over to Lilith Fair 2024. Farm Aid? No. They're reuniting for the summer of 1999 cruise.
Oh, that makes sense.
In 2024. Their first show together in 12 years. A 4-day cruise. You could hear Creed all 4 days.
Wow.
I saw the picture they released. They all look pretty good.
Yeah, I mean,
for guys that now I imagine are all in their 50s.
Yeah.
All 4 of them, they look good.
The
article, is on Q92radio.com. If you guys want to read the article and see the picture I'm talking about. Guys are still in good shape, look good. I mean, a little gray in the beard, but
yeah,
they look good. Sometimes you see a band, I don't want to use Motley Crue as your template, but sometimes you see Motley Crue come out there and you're like, ugh.
Yeah.
Creed looks good. So if you're doing the Rock Voyage next year, you're going to get to see Creed.
Yeah, I feel bad. Chris Daughtry's had a really hard past couple of years. He lost his stepdaughter.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
So maybe he needs this.
Daughtry?
Yeah, Chris Daughtry. His stepdaughter.
Why are you bringing up Daughtry?
Oh my gosh. I'm an idiot. I'm thinking Creed. Never mind. Oh my gosh. I'm having a Monday on a Thursday.
Creed. It's shame since John Lennon died. I haven't been the same, Creed.
No, what's his name?
Scott Stapp.
Scott Stapp. That's right. But I thought, hold on.
I thought they were on the cruise too. I was like, oh, maybe that's where you're going.
No. Hold on.
Also on the cruise is Three Doors Down, Buck Cherry, Tonic, Fuel, Vertical Horizon, The Verve Pipe, Tantric, and 9 Days. So you're going to see a lot of music on this cruise.
This is a Q92 Sports Break with Christian Bigglesworth on Q92.
The Cleveland Cavaliers are back in action tonight as they take on the Celtics in Boston again at 7:30 p.m. You can watch the game on NBA TV. The Cavs 13-11 on the season. In NBA G League action tonight, the Cleveland Chargers are on the road as they take on Iowa at 8 o'clock. You can watch the game on ESPN+. The Charge 5-7 on the year so far. And finally, the Cleveland Browns yesterday placed safety Grant Delpit on injured reserve. He's done for at least the regular season. The club has also signed safety Duran Harmon to the active roster from the practice squad. In addition, they signed tackle Joey Fisher to the practice squad. That's a look at sports right here on today's hit music, Q92. It is 7:40 right here on today's hit music. It's Q92. Christian and Jake here with you. During the break, people did text in pictures, and we did nail it. It does look like it was absolutely the Ohio DNR, Department of Natural Resources Law Enforcement. That's who got me. That was the truck even. It looked.
Police.
Yep, that's who got me yesterday. Somebody even texted, probably Parks and Rec. I've been pulled over by them too. Our pharmacy was broken into, and I've watched them in the schools, so something's going on out there. That's all.
I don't know.
But like I said, I appreciate the man. He ID'd himself. He was polite. There was no ego. There was
I'm telling you, he was like, dang it, not who we needed. Thought we were going to kill him.
So we finally had him jump some douchebag in a Jeep Cherokee.
He's got no weapons.
Ah.
He's got no records.
Listening to coolest, I think, in there. What a nerd. Ticket just for that, huh? Anyway, real quick, this is not anything I want to dwell on. I've just been laughing at this on the internet. We all know Ric Flair, right?
Ric Flair, woo!
I say Ric Flair, everyone goes, woo!
Yep.
Jake, do we woo?
Woo!
Do you know Ric Flair?
No.
Fair enough.
Of course.
Fair enough. Well, he has his own wings now.
His own wigs?
Wings.
Oh, wings. I was like,
He has his own wings now, okay?
Yeah.
Hold on, I pulled it up somewhere and I got it. Okay. You know what they're called? His wings? Wings!
oh my gosh.
They're called wings. He said wings. Hold on, I got maybe sound better if I turn it up without. I don't probably get distorted, but wings.
It does sound like he's saying wings.
Wings. Wings.
So, like, how do you order that?
Oh God! I'll have 12 barbecue wings.
Right.
Wings. Wings.
Oh boy.
They're called wings. That's all. Nothing behind that. I just wanted to play it on the air. There's even the video of him holding it. They're called Woo Wings. Woo Wings. He's on the box. Like it's him on the box. It says Woo across the box.
Do it all together now. So he would be like, woo, wings.
Woo Wings.
There you go.
Oh my gosh. Well done, Ric Flair. Well done indeed. That is fantastic. Coming up, we're going to be talking to the grand prize winner of the Stuff Your Stocking concert tickets contest. Here, the Vindies, Alanis Morissette, AQR. Someone's going to win those coming up. So be listening. I'm making that call in 15 minutes. And again, whenever you hear Theory of a Dead Man, Bad Girlfriend, that's the cue to call to win tickets to Sonic Temple Art and Music Festival. It can happen anytime. Hell, it can happen right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Rage Room, when your friend has no kids, husband, lives with her parents, but says she's a life coach and posts videos of how others can improve their lives, Rage Room. That is fantastic.
Listen, it's fine if you've got no kids, no husband, and you live with your parents. But to say that you can help others live their best life when you have zero experience.
Listen, the only thing I would take umbrage with, good word there, is still living with your parents. No, if you don't have kids, you don't have to have kids to be successful. You don't have to have a husband or wife to be
right.
But I'm assuming
you do need to be independent, though, to speak on how to.
If your age starts with a 3 and you're still living with mommy, you should probably reassess a few things.
Yeah.
Now, unless you're ridiculously smart and have been stashing money away this entire time.
Well, that would be really smart. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I get that, but I don't. How old is this friend who, no kids, no? If you text me 23. I mean, come on, that's fine.
Yeah, but still.
If you text me 31.
How can you be a life coach at 23 when you haven't had any life experience?
Yeah, well, touche.
Yeah.
Touche. Jake, you'd be a good life coach.
Would I? At age 24?
At age 24, I think you've learned a lot. You've moved out, had to move back in.
Yeah, he's gone to the school of hard knocks.
You have a job. You've started an own side business you're trying to get off the ground.
Yeah.
You're in a long-distance relationship that includes trust, travel.
What's your mantra?
I don't. He doesn't know what that means.
Okay. What's your slogan, Jake, for life?
I don't know. Just ride the wave. That's my slogan for life.
Ride the wave.
Yeah,
ride the wave.
Yeah, just ride the wave.
Because on your electric surfboard.
Yeah.
I remembered.
That came as a foam kickboard.
It came as a foam kickboard you ordered from China on Instagram at night.
For $300.
You know what else? I had a friend who used to, and he would admit this, he would get drunk at night and order concert tickets and then ask girls to go to the concert with him. Random girls like he'd see at bars or
You need
online.
to hook him up with my sister.
He's married now.
Oh, dang it.
He's married
My
now.
sister does that. She'll text me really late. She'll be like, which concert do you want to go to next? I'm like, stop. How much have you had to drink? Because we're going to be sitting front row.
He wouldn't be about a friend. He'd be about, I'm going to take a girl to this. That's what he would do. It'd be for a date.
Yeah.
But he'd buy him drunk and he'd have tickets to like all these concerts and he wouldn't necessarily have anyone to go with. He would tell me about it. It was frustrating to him. He's happily married now. Everything's fine.
I'm glad. Hopefully he takes
But I
her to
remember that.
shows.
That stuck with me.
Yeah.
I was like, "But you're buying just concert tickets? I was like, did you ask someone? No.
I'll find somebody to
Like,
go with
so
me.
You're buying them and drunk, and then you're like, well, I'm going to find a girl. Sean, where are you calling from this morning?
Hampton.
All right, Sean, congratulations. You're caller 10, so you're the winner.
Oh, wow. I wasn't expecting even to get through.
Well, not only did you get through, you won yourself a pair of 4-day passes to Sonic Temple Art and Music Festival May 16th through the 19th at the historic Columbus Crew Stadium. What do you got to say about that?
That's awesome.
Well, congratulations, Sean. Tell everybody your favorite station hooking you up and making you a winner.
Q92.
Hey, Jake and I, you had left to do your meeting yesterday, and Jake and I, not on air, but we were talking about this story about people being contacted. How many people believe they've been contacted by dead relatives? Jake, what was the percentage in this survey?
53%.
53% of people in this survey
That's high.
say that they believe they've been contacted by a dead relative. And we were talking off air. I've said, I have had dreams since my dad. But listen, I have nothing crazy has happened since my dad died. I'd love to tell you he showed up in a beam of light and was talking to me about sports. No. Obviously, they say when you see a cardinal, and that's kind of my thing.
Of course, same.
I got a tattoo of a cardinal on my arm for my dad and things like that. I don't believe, and I'm not a non-believer, so I'm not sitting here going poo-pooing on everybody's. I'm not oh, no way. But I don't believe I've ever truly been contacted by a dead relative. But according to that, 53% believe they have been. To me, if I take that, and maybe I'm wrong, I take that as like they had a message. They were telling you something.
Like, what is it? Is it like
I've had dreams with my dad in them?
Yeah.
But they were just normal-ass dreams that he just happened to be in. There was no, like, son.
Yeah.
On the 5th day of March, a hurricane. Like, there was no, like, warning. You know what I mean?
Well, I was going to say, what is defined as contact? So is it like there's a needle in the bottom of that can and you don't know it? And, like, it goes flying off the counter. Like, it just moves. Like, is that considered contact? Like, when you think someone from... I'm just saying, like, I'm trying to come up with an example.
Where are we going? Like, you're literally
Would you
like...
poop yourself, though, if that happens?
This is you.
So there's been a nuclear attack.
What? Like, what kind of scenario is that? To me, like, contact
Like
is
things
like...
moving in a room. That's what I'm saying.
Well, that's
like
more ghostly haunting. I'm talking...
Okay, but define contact is what I'm saying. What does that mean? Does that
Does
mean
that
you
little-
hear something in your head and you feel it in your gut and
Jake,
you feel like...
Not to put you on the spot, Jake, but in that little paragraph, does it give any kind of context of like what exactly they're defining contact? It might not, because that's only like a summary.
It just has common forms of communicating with those on the other side, including dreams, sensing a loved one's presence. Women, and they also say that women are more likely to be contacted.
Oh,
Is it? Oh,
look at that.
okay. It's because they're saying that
So
we're
you're more likely to be contacted by a dead relative than Jake and I.
That's because we're nice. We're nicer.
Is that what it is?
No, we're more sensitive, I think. I think a lot of it has to do with emotion. So think about it. Like for me as a woman, I don't have dreams very often, except for closer to my cycle when I know my hormones are higher.
Right.
So I'm more apt to have that kind of, but literally in the past 10 years, I've had one dream about my daughter. One.
I can count maybe on one hand how many dreams.
My
I've had
dad's been gone for almost 25 years. I can count on one hand the amount of dreams I've had. And it's been like cameo. Like he wasn't like a major part of the dream. He was like in the background.
That's how mine was.
Yeah.
Whenever there was a dream of my dad, there was no like, son, I have to talk to you about. He was just kind of there.
What would you do? Would you follow his advice if you had a dream and he was like, son,
Well, it depends on what he said.
don't go to work tomorrow? Would you stay home? Would you call off?
I'm like, no, are you going to pay my bills? What are you going to do?
But
Pop?
what if he's trying to help you out?
Dad, like, you got any money up there in heaven? What do we got here?
Q92.
All right, more sunshine for your Thursday. We're going to warm it up a little as well. Our high in the middle and upper 40s. Overnight, a clear and starry sky, a low near 27. I am Mark J. Weather from News 5.
Olivia Rodrigo, Vampire, right here on today's Hit Music Q92. It is 7:54 now, coming up at the 8 o'clock hour. We're going to be, like I said, talking to the grand prize winner of our Stuff You're Stalking with concert tickets. Someone's about to win tickets to see Alanis Morissette, AJR, the Vindies, and Hozier next year. 4 concerts for free. You already know you're going to next year. How cool is that? If you are a finalist, make sure your phones are on. I mean, I'm sure they're on, but maybe just answer.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. You don't always answer for us.
No.
I don't know what fear you have, but it'd be nice if maybe, we're talking about New Year's resolutions. I think you guys should maybe work on answering the phones when we call you, tell you want a prize.
That'd be great. Yeah.
Again, if it's somebody you want to talk to, just hang up.
Right.
Just hang up. If it's a bill collector or a recording, just hang up. But one of your phones is about to ring. It's about to be good news. That's coming up. Okay. So be listening. It's T.I., whatever you like. It's on Q92. I'm going to kick it off. My rage is being prescribed Ozempic and then finding out you cannot afford Ozempic, and now you can't do it anymore because it cost you $350.
Yeah, that's a big kick to the butt.
That is. By the way, Jake checked with his pharmacist parents, and they said that's pretty much the best deal I'm going to get.
Yeah.
For you people that pay less, God bless you. For people that got to pay more than they should for medications, you shouldn't pay more than you pay for your car in medication, in one medication. Rage room. Jake, you got some raids today?
Yeah, rage room. I don't understand why people walk, run, ride their bikes, ride their scooters in the middle of the street in the neighborhood when there's a sidewalk 5 feet from them.
I also have that rage.
Yeah.
I've said the same thing. Whenever I see a sidewalk, I'm like, there's a sidewalk.
Yeah.
Why would you not walk on the sidewalk?
Move over 3 feet, go on the sidewalk, and let the cars drive.
Literally. I have the same rage. I've said that before. I'll say to myself in the car.
Yeah.
They'll be on the side of the road, and I got to, go around them, and I'm like, there's a sidewalk.
Yeah.
Especially, you're walking. There's a sidewalk.
Yeah.
It's a sidewalk.
Exactly.
For you.
Yeah.
It's for you.
Yeah.
For your safety.
Right.
You're a lot less likely to get struck by a car on the sidewalk.
Right. It could happen, but
No,
less
it
likely.
absolutely could happen, but it's God's will at that point.
Right.
I agree. It's a good rage.
Yeah.
Good rage. Let's see. We got the text line here. Rage room. When I sneeze about 46 times in a row, and I absolutely hate when I'm on my 10th sneeze and somebody that I'm talking to still having a conversation with me because I'm choking, I can't breathe, I'm snorting, and it's a hot mess, and they can't stop talking for 30 seconds as if I have any idea on what they're saying anyway. Rage room. I'm usually a 2 to 3 sneezer.
I definitely sneeze more than twice.
Yeah, there's never usually just one.
Yeah.
It's usually a 2 to 3, but I know people that they'll do it 10 times. I'm like, good Lord.
Yeah.
Good Lord. Here's one that came in. These look like Instagram DMs. Hello. Unanswered. You alive? Unanswered. Hello. Unanswered.
She should have been like, nope. Just left it at that.
Frown face emoji. Unanswered. And then here comes the turn. Have you ever considered modeling? The reason I ask is that I own and operate a model and talent business management agency. I'd love to discuss business with you if you're interested. Unanswered. Hey, just following up, I'd still love to discuss business with you. All unanswered. So from flirting to I own a model agency, meaning he has a cell phone, and then following back and saying he'd love to discuss now business with her. Why didn't you lead off with your business?
Do you know what that reminded me of? Did you ever watch The Goldbergs? Either of you?
I did not. Although I know the show is people love it.
Yes. There was a guy that owned a photo place at the mall that would always randomly show it. He did glamour shots, but it was the cheesiest operation. That's just what I pictured. Come let me take pictures of you in my CD studio with my phone.
Unanswered. Flipped it from trying to say hello to I own a business. And the attempt to save it.
That girl was smart. Run.
We're going with
Dummy, yeah, yeah.
And again, we're going to go with
Dummy, yeah, yeah.
And one more time.
Dummy, yeah, yeah.
I also hit one because you put the frown emoji in the conversation because she wasn't responding. To and through, people. So I have allwomenstalk.com. Go there every day. And it had kind of the 9 main reasons that people call off weddings. The things that can happen that can make you call off a wedding. Okay. Then I went down a hilarious rabbit hole on Reddit. Sometimes Reddit threads are fantastic.
Oh, my gosh. I've spent way too much time reading comments on Reddit before.
And I just put Reddit thread why you called off wedding, and it was like, boom, 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 boom,
Oh,
boom.
yeah.
I was like, damn.
Yeah.
So first, I'm just going to quickly go through what these are, and they're kind of vague, but I don't want to read 8 paragraphs to you guys.
Sure.
So number one of the I don't know if they're in any particular order, but one of the reasons people call off weddings, deep uncertainty about the wedding. Is it cold feet or is it true uncertainty?
Like, why did you say yes then?
Pressure. People feel pressure. I believe that. I believe people feel pressure.
I always felt bad for the people that did the super public proposals, because what if she was like, whoa, let's slow our roll. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's awkward.
Another one, you have a gut feeling this is not right. Again, this is from allwomenstalk.com.
Always trust your gut.
Your gut's just telling you this is not right. Something's
Then
not.
probably it's not.
Number 3, which to me should be number 1, pressure. If you feel pressured to get married, that's not good.
I could see that. I've known
That's
several
not
people
good.
that maybe have gotten pregnant and had some pressure from their family to make it official, or, something along those lines. So it's like, I get that, because that doesn't mean that it's always right. I know somebody who had a child with their high school sweetheart, and parents on both sides were like, you need to get married.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, they're great co-parents. They're just not great together.
I'd rather you be great co-parents than miserable parents together.
Like, they get along fine.
Show your kids nothing but fighting and stuff as they grow up.
Yeah.
Unresolved issues in the relationship. Things that are going on between you guys you haven't fixed yet. You haven't gotten to a compromise, not an agreement.
Yeah.
And you're still going to get married anyway with those things still lying there.
Sure.
Number 5, this is fair, cheating.
Yeah.
Cheating's probably a good reason to call off the marriage.
That would be number 1.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say cheating followed by pressure.
Yeah.
Number 6, you're rushed. The whole thing feels rushed. Listen, when that marriage train gets going down the tracks, whoo, it can be tough to slow that baby down. And it can feel like you can't get off.
Right.
The train.
Christian.
Number 7, too many differences between you two. Too many differences.
I don't know. I just feel like you would know that before you got engaged.
I had a friend, dated a girl for 9 years.
Yeah.
Always off and on. Always off and on. They got married. It lasted 6 months.
Yeah. All right. That was your sign, though. Those several breakups.
First of all, you guys broke up a million times.
Right.
You dated for 9 years, but you just got married. Well, that'll fix everything.
No, because once you get married, it's way harder to walk away.
She left him. I told you, left him for a trucker.
10-4, good buddy.
Yeah, I guess.
That's awful.
I like your CB. Think I'm gonna risk it all here. He wants you to change. He wants to change you.
Oh, that's never good.
And then I don't get number 9. You don't know enough. Don't know enough what?
Like, maybe you jump in with both feet. Like, those people that get engaged
don't
really
know.
fast.
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Maybe that's what they mean.
Could be. So those are all the reasons why. The main reasons why people, don't end up, or they call off the wedding. It takes balls to call off the wedding. I don't care whether you're mad, whether you're justified, or whether you're just, it takes balls to put a halt to the wedding train.
Yeah, it does. Well, I mean, it's embarrassing because you have to make that announcement.
You got to tell everybody. You might have to cancel things.
You're going to have to tell your parents who just paid for a lot of this. You know what I mean? Like, if they've chipped in for the wedding. I don't know. On Facebook Live, we have somebody who chimed in and said, yep, I know someone who did. He caught his future wife hooking up with his brother just hours before the wedding.
His brother?
Yeah. I said, that is awful. That's terrible.
.805 right here on today's Hit Music. It is Q92. Christian, Lauren, Jake here with you on your Thursday morning. Happy Friday Eve, everybody. That weekend, it's almost there. You can see the finish line. So hang in there. We're going to get to Friday together. I promise you. I want to say.
No, don't make promises because you're not finishing the week with us.
This is my Friday.
Yes.
True. But I want to lead you guys as far as I can.
This time tomorrow, you will be fast asleep, okay?
That'll be.
Exactly.
Oh, it's going to be a tremendous. Congratulations to our winner of the Stuff Your Stockings contest, Rayana from Youngstown.
Thanks for answering.
Let's play our call. All right. Another happy winner. No, Rayana, congratulations. Hopefully you get the voicemail. Call us back so we can talk to you.
That'd be amazing.
That is awesome. You're going to see Alanis Morissette, AJR, the Vindies, and Hozier. You got 4 concerts you're going to in 2024. How great is that? Almost as great as if you'd answered the phone. But it's okay. I get it. Life happens. Maybe you were in the shower.
Maybe she's asleep.
Maybe
Maybe
you're
she
at work.
started her vacation.
Maybe you're on vacation. I don't know. But we're looking forward to talking to you. Call us back when you wake up and get our voicemail or get a chance to listen to it. We'd love to talk to you and hear your excitement. It's a really cool prize. Alanis Morissette, AJR, the Vindy. To know you're going to 4 concerts in 2024 and spending nothing is awesome. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is.
So, congratulations once again, Rayana from Youngstown. Winner from the Yo, as they call it. Shout out to all the Youngstown listeners out there. We love you guys just as much. You're part of the Q crew. We got a lot of Youngstown listeners out there.
Yeah, we do.
Very cool. Love to hear from you. It's 8:07. Speaking of, it's AJR. Bang. It's Q92. Do women want gentlemen? Or don't you still want the bad boys?
I mean, I
Do you want
don't
a
know about a
gentle
bad
man?
boy, but you don't want a pushover either. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I would really like you girls just to do that. Text your man that and then text back whatever the hell they write back. I'm just curious. Or just tell us what he wrote back. I'm very curious. I mean, I guess that would be a good compliment to get, I suppose.
Should I add a heart emoji?
No, don't overdo it.
No, okay.
Don't overdo it. I mean, he's listening. This isn't going to work.
He's not listening.
JR and Bang right here on today's hit music Q92. That is Jake's favorite band.
Yeah, it is.
That is his.
Mm-hmm.
His is AJR. Yours is Taylor
Oh, yeah.
or New Kids.
Mm.
There's the choice right there, huh? That's like me and Bon Jovi and Shinedown.
I don't. On my Wrapped, I listen to way more Taylor.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, right now for me, it's Shinedown because Bon Jovi has, as they're aging into their 60s now, their music's a lot more like, it's just not fun. You know, I love them, and John's voice is not good anymore. And that makes me sad because he had a good voice.
Yeah, he did.
And
He's just used it and abused
I was
it.
going to say, when you've sung since you were 19 years old and you've toured
Was
forever.
bound to happen.
Yeah, I can't be like, I can't believe you don't sound as good at 60 as you did at 18.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I have a question. I wanted to bring this up. Did you see what happened with Luke Combs and a fan?
No, I don't follow him closely.
There was a woman who was a big Luke Combs fan. She had been in the hospital for congestive heart failure. She's not very old, but she was getting treated for that.
Right.
And she went to a concert of his over the summer and was so inspired. She tries to make an income from home by making tumblers, which are very popular.
Indeed.
Made a Luke Combs tumbler, sold, I want to say 11 of them. The point is she only made $380 from them. Received notice that she was being sued for $250,000 because she was using Luke Combs' likeness and image.
No cease and desist first.
No.
They went right to the lawsuit. They couldn't be like, shut it down or we will sue you.
Correct.
Ouch.
But Luke Combs stepped in. People kept tagging
Sued her
him.
for more.
No. Somebody shared
Jumped
the
her.
news story on TikTok. He eventually was tagged and saw the TikTok and responded with, "That wasn't me. That was my team, and I am so sorry. I would never do that to someone in that position." Ended up giving her $11,000 to just say, take care of yourself, take care of the holidays.
11, that's an odd number to land on.
Well, there was a reason for it, and I cannot remember. He doubled what it was, like what she would have. It's like if she wouldn't have shut down her store, they like tried to average out how many she was going to end up selling through if she wouldn't have had to have taken it off her website. Anyhow, he's giving her $11,000, bringing her and her family out to the show, but he's also creating a custom tumbler of his own to go on his website. And the proceeds of the sales of that tumbler is going to go back to that lady to support her family since she's going through so much medically.
It's very nice.
I thought so too. I thought it was a happy ending. But seriously, have you gotten on Etsy lately?
I've never gotten on Etsy.
You should. Etsy, so many people knock off artists' quotes, sayings, quotes. I mean, just so much. So how is this not happening more? And what kind of team does he have that was like all over this? Not like it was trending. She sold 11 of them.
Yeah, I know. Like she took over the world.
Right.
Not everyone trademarks their stuff. You got to trademark your stuff. You got to trademark it so it's yours.
That's true.
And you can do that. So there's that. Although I'm sure like your likeness is trademarked. I don't know, but
I would think once you hit a certain level of success, you are trademarked.
So, if you trademark your stuff, if you haven't trademarked anything, then people can use that.
Yeah, I suppose. Anyhow.
If it's a quote from a movie that Will Ferrell said, if Will Ferrell didn't trademark Shake and Bake, you know what I mean?
You mean Will Ferrell?
Yeah. What did I say?
Pharaoh. I'm like,
if the Pharaoh.
Who the heck is that?
Well, him as well. If he
yeah. When you said Shake and Bake, I knew exactly where you were going.
There's a movie quote and you didn't go and get it trademarked and you don't own it, then you can't sue. But if you did, a lot of wrestlers, not to take this to wrestling, but they trademark their sayings. They trademark their nicknames.
Of course.
So, like, you can't. I mean, I'm sure Woo is trademarked on some level by Ric Flair.
Yeah.
They wouldn't order any wings.
Oh, my God. I know you're going to be annoying with that at home. Like, if Jamie asks you what you want for dinner, you're going to be like,
wings.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Come on. Whatever this protein crap is that you've been eating in the mornings, you need to knock it off. It's really causing you some, digestional issues.
Got a forecast for Mark Johnson coming up. Q92.
Instagram.
All right. Is complimenting hair creepy? That's a question I pose.
That's a question that Clint posed when he walked in here.
Yeah, that's we've been talking about. We're going to talk about what Clint said.
Yeah.
So he came in here and he was telling us a story about someone complimenting someone's hair.
Yeah.
Saying, I don't mean to be creepy, but I really like your hair.
Well, he asked me, he said, does that creep you out? Because he said, your hair looks nice today. Maybe I shouldn't say that. Is that creepy? Does that creep you out? And I said, no, we know Clint really well.
Right.
So it doesn't bother me at all. But the question was then posed. At what point is complimenting a woman in public not flattering, but yet then creepy?
I remember, and this is back in the 1900s, a guy I worked with who's no longer with us.
Yeah.
Rest easy, King. But he, we were sitting one day in the studio talking, going over what we're going to do on the show. And a sales girl walked in. Now, this sales girl was a very beautiful.
She was a pretty gal.
Yes.
Okay.
I have no doubt. If she was like, hi, can I talk about your business and advertising? The owner would be like, indeed you can. And she always dressed nice. And she did. She had nice legs. And you know me, I'm a legs ass guy.
Okay, so you were oogling her too in the office.
Then yes.
Okay.
Yes, I was. And this is back in my Youngstown days. She walked in one day to ask a sales question about some sponsorship, things like that. And I will never forget this. We're sitting there and we're all talking. And the gentleman, the older gentleman at the time, he says, I got to tell you. He goes, I just got to tell you, you've got an incredible set of legs. And in my head, no! I knew back. This is 1900s now. Oh, no, this is 2000. This is.
Could you hear the clack of HR's heels coming down the hallway?
2002. I'm like, no! I think we're supposed to wait till she leaves the room to say that to each other. I don't think we say it to her.
Right.
Not at work. Not now. And she was very nice about it. And you could tell it was a little like, I'm sorry, but
it probably took her by surprise.
Yeah. But here's the thing. I knew that the guy was not trying to be perverted. I know you're like, oh, sure. I'm telling you, I knew the man. He wasn't. He thought, now he was older. Like he was in his 60s at the time. She's in her 20s.
I guess maybe that.
Maybe from a different, but I'm saying maybe from a different generation.
Yeah.
Maybe then that was seen as okay. I don't know. This was way before now. Where you say hi to someone like, oh God, did I offend you?
Right.
Good morning. Excuse me?
Right.
Damn it. But yeah, I'll never forget that. You've got an incredible set of legs.
Q92.
All right, more sunshine for your Thursday. We're going to warm it up a little as well. Our high in the middle and upper 40s. Overnight, a clear and starry sky, a low near 27. I am Mark J. Weather from News 5.
You're listening to Christian and Lauren in the morning on Q92.
.21 right here on today's hit music Q92. Christian, Lauren, Jake here with you. Hope you guys are having a wonderful, tremendous, stupendous Thursday morning. I know we are. We're having a blast over here. A little chilly.
Yeah. We're up to 66. It was
There we
64
go.
earlier.
That's 2 whole degrees.
Yeah.
Thank you, Fahrenheit. It's fantastic.
Thank you, heated blanket.
No other countries use Celsius.
Yeah.
And we're like one of the few that use Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
We just always got to be different.
Yeah.
We use Celsius. Well, we're not gonna. We're gonna go Fahrenheit. Here's a question for you, because I saw this on our prep site.
Yeah.
How long do you think is too long to be engaged? I did look up the average.
I don't know that there's necessarily a too long. I mean, unless you're getting into 5, 6, 7 years, then it's like, what's the point? I guess not necessarily that it's too long, but it was like, what was the point?
It's been over a year for me.
Yeah.
We got engaged last August. Not this past.
God,
one
it's
before.
really been that long. Yeah.
Yeah. There are reasons.
Yeah.
Some for financial. I don't know how to put it. To take advantage of certain things financially.
Yeah.
It was done, and then the baby did put a little bit of a pause on things like that.
Yeah.
So it would have been a year in the 4th of July. Weekend would have been a year.
It's been a year and a half.
Yeah. And the average is between 12 and 18 months.
Okay. So you're just now at the average.
Yeah. And we have talked about a time. A time is, there's a good chance first half of next year.
Okay.
Good chance. But when I say low key,
I know.
I mean so low key.
Yeah.
You may even witness it.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I don't think there's going to be a big thing. I don't know how else to put it.
Okay.
You know, and some of my friends might be like, "I've been waiting for this forever." Sorry, maybe we'll have a party.
I was just gonna say, party with them.
Yeah. So, but yeah, there's talks.
Let's be honest, okay? To your friends that are like, oh, the actual wedding ceremony isn't that entertaining. I mean, I always get choked up and I cry, but I have to sit there.
It's awful. I'm always emotional.
No,
really
I'm
invested.
serious. But I'm just, if you're not into that, which my husband is not, my kids are not, it's usually more of an annoyance because I'm trying to I'm in the moment. I'm like, yes. And what did he write for her? Like, I'm waiting on bated breath. And they're like, how much longer do you think?
Did you write vows?
Oh, no.
Okay.
Just traditional.
Yeah, I do.
I take you.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But to be fair, back when I got married,
To be fair,
it wasn't as popular to do that as it is now. Like, traditional was in.
if you got married now in 2023, would you write your vows?
I don't know, because then I always think of like, what was that where they're like, you're my captain. Blah,
That was
blah,
Wedding
blah.
Crashers.
That's what I thought. I think of that, and I'm like, what I say, like, and I know I shouldn't care what people in the audience are thinking, but I don't know. I don't want to be judged.
Jake, would you write your own vows?
I think I would, but I wouldn't want to share them in front of everybody. Like, I would want to do that privately with,
Like at
between
maybe like not a first look, but where you go back to back, like you'd say them before the ceremony.
Yeah, or something like that. I don't know.
Okay. I know I wouldn't.
Wouldn't want to write your own vows?
No.
If it's just you and her.
I would rather just, not to be cheesy and Hallmark, I'd rather speak from the heart.
I don't know why I just got this vision in the courthouse, like you're in the middle of your wedding and Lion King starts playing. Because you ripped one in the courthouse or something.
I don't take it with me. I can't take the sound
I
button
know,
with
but
me.
you need to. It'd be great. Can you imagine being in the middle of Kohl's or something and people
Listen.
just hear that noise? They hear that song.
Christian, do you watch Letterkenny? To be fair, I do. Why do you think I do? To be fair. And by the way, the final season of Letterkenny is going to be on Hulu Christmas Day. Right around there. 15 years ago, my wife and I wrote our own vows. We wrote our own vows.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I want to say probably it's been 22 years for us since we got married. I don't know. It wasn't like it is today where you see it all of the time.
Yeah.
And if maybe it was, maybe that's not a fair statement. Maybe it was, but like with social media now, you see it so much more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whether you were at the wedding or not.
I would either go from off the cuff and just say whatever came to my head,
Oh boy.
or I would just flat out do the I do. I do.
That's what we did.
I
was so nervous.
Bigglesworth the third.
I almost burned the church down on our wedding day. I mean, that's like really not a joke. Thank God for one of our attendees and her cat-like reflexes.
Most annoying thing you ever witnessed at a wedding?
Most annoying thing?
Yeah. Don't be afraid to say it.
I'm not a big fan of non-traditional weddings.
Okay.
I respect that you can do whatever you want, and I will be there to support you because I love you.
Yeah, I'll just judge you. Yeah.
Well, it'll be more like on the way home in the car, like, what'd you think about that? You know, like that kind of thing. I mean, whatever. I'm allowed to talk to my husband about whatever.
I have one. I'm going to say it. What's your most annoying thing you ever seen at a wedding, or went through, or witnessed? And I'm asking this to all of you, by the way, so I expect texts and calls. Most annoying thing you ever went through or witnessed at a wedding? All right, that's the question. That's what I want. Calls, text messages. Lauren, go.
Most annoying thing? I don't know about annoying. Maybe off-putting. Being asked. I don't know.
Yes,
I've got to think about this.
Yes, you do. You just don't want to say it on the radio.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, you don't want to say it on the radio. I'll say mine.
Okay.
I was at a wedding. A friend of mine got married, and it was at the reception, and everything was totally normal. Everyone, the best man gave a speech. He gave an awesome speech. Maid of honor gave a speech. It was awesome, right?
Yeah.
And then apparently it was freaking open mic night at this thing. And who wants to give a speech? Because every person at that wedding got up and gave a speech. The lady taught dance.
Yeah.
And all these girls from this dance academy were up there like, but I knew they were getting married. I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ, that's the seventh person. I just want to eat my cavatelli. Like, let's go. What are we
They really
doing?
have cavatelli.
Oh, yeah, it was very good. But I had to sit through like literally 10 speeches.
Yeah.
I'm like, do we need to hear from the 9-year-old? Is that really something we all have to do here? She's not even in the program. What are we doing? Speech after speech. I was literally at my table, like, leg stomping, like,
oh, yeah.
What are we doing? What are we doing? I have to work Monday.
You know, people could probably read that on your face when the next person stood up and you were like,
I wasn't the only one.
gosh.
I was not the only one.
Well, the best is when you
And
look
they're
around
divorced,
and you
but
know.
It's okay. They're divorced.
Oh, they're divorced.
It's fine. It didn't work out. And that's fine because you know what? Marriages don't always work out. And that's okay too. But I remember all those. I was like, is every girl from this dance school going to grab the GD mic and say something? And they're all crying when they're telling these stories. When I first saw them together, I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ. Most annoying thing ever. Really was. You want to tell yours now that I did mine?
I'll do it when we come back. I got to figure out a way to say it without
Sissy.
being offensive.
Jake, do you have anything, most annoying thing you witnessed at a wedding?
No, I haven't been to very many weddings.
How many have you been to?
Like 2, 3, 4, a handful.
I like how the number changes every time you speak.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not going to go
1,
and
2,
count.
7, 9, 14, 4,
Less
3,
than 10.
Less than 10. Nothing's ever happened. You're like, oh my God.
Yeah, not that I could think of.
Do you like going to weddings?
No, I do not.
See, I love weddings.
They're not
I do.
fun. You know what? If we're really being honest, they're not fun.
Oh, the reception can be. Especially if you have friends there or close family that you like.
There's some that could be fun. But if we're really
It's
zooming
like a big
out,
party.
Good. Some of you are texting in. We'll get to those coming up. Most annoying thing you've witnessed or seen or had to go through at a wedding. What was it? Oh, no,
super quick.
Right.
Our winner tried to call us back.
Oh, yeah?
So we're going to go talk to her, even though we tried to call you and you didn't answer either.
We'll talk to you in a little bit.
How's it feel? Just
Yeah.
kidding.
Oh, turnabout's fair play. It's not that fun when no one answers, is it? Imagine Dragons
We're just
radioactive.
teasing.
It's Q92. My ex stole his mom's car at 13 to go get snacks. He hates the neighborhood, so he ran over trash cans. So she turned him in. He spent 30 days in juvenile detention.
Wow.
Wow.
I just at 13.
Yeah. I'm going to get snacks. And
It's
I
still
can't
a
stay.
thing.
I'm going to run over everyone's trash can.
It's still a thing. When I got my car serviced a couple weeks ago, the lady that was there was telling me that her 13-year-old daughter, or I'm sorry, she was 15, took their 13-year-old daughter, stole the family car, went and joy rode in the school's parking lot, and ended up taking it off, like going down like over a hill, and did like $5,000 worth of damage to the car.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
Wrapped around a telephone pole. I was 17. I also backed over a friend's foot as a teenager.
Ooh.
I went to Buckeye Career Center. Everyone knows leaving there was a crap show. I ended up rear-ending a college professor a week after getting my damn license because I was trying to get my cassette player to play.
Your cassette player.
Couldn't get your Mr. Big to be with you
Next to be with you. Hold on, little girl.
funny.
You got to get going.
Shooting bottle rockets and throwing eggs out the window at people when I was a teenager.
Oh, wow.
I get you in trouble. We used to do the shoot bottle rockets at each other.
Why? I don't understand. Do you know how dangerous that is?
Somewhat. It was funny. Hey, live to tell the tale.
You did. Thank God.
Who is this?
This is Ray.
Is this Rayana Dixon from Youngstown?
Yep.
Well. Look, you decided to call us back.
Hello, sleepyhead.
I'm not a morning person.
So you were sleeping.
I might have been.
You might have been. What did you do last night that you were up so late?
Well, my friend lost her dog, and I'm trying to
Wait, Chip?
hero.
Is this about Chip?
Yeah, Chip.
Dude, he's taking over the internet.
I know.
I talked about it at 5:30 this morning.
Wait, you know about Chip?
Everyone knows about Chip. He's missing.
Yeah,
He's a
that's my
golden
friend's
retriever.
dog.
He's a golden retriever in the Austintown, Youngstown area. If you see him, his name's Chip. They need to get him home. Find Chip. I can't believe I just linked to Chip. That's your friend's dog?
Yeah, it's her dog.
Oh, man, I hope they find Chip. Again, everyone, the Youngstown, Austintown area.
Golden retriever.
Golden retriever. His name's Chip. We got to get him home. We got to find him. So, well, while you're looking for Chip, you can plan ahead because obviously you know now you are the winner of the Stuff Your Stockings contest. How cool is that?
It's awesome. Thank you.
You're very, 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 very welcome. So you, Ray, are going to be headed to see Alanis Morissette, AJR, the Vindies, and Hosier. All next year, are going to attend all 4 concerts because you just scored yourself a pair of tickets to each.
Yay, thank you.
You're very welcome. Just tell everybody your favorite station, making you a winner.
Q92.
There you go, Ray. Congratulations. And let's find Chip, everybody.
Yes, let's celebrate with one of those concerts after we find Chip.
That is so weird. She was out looking for Chip.
I know. That's crazy that you knew about Chip. What
It was all over my news
a
feed.
small world.
All over my news feed was people looking for Chip. And then someone texted about him like 5:30 this morning.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, our listeners are awesome. We try to find dogs and everything.
That's awesome.
Do all kinds of stuff before you guys get here
Why don't you do it after we get here?
because it's more fun. The early risers, it's like a special group of people. Y'all sleeping.
So you're saying that they're more fun than our listeners right now?
I'm saying I might love those. If we're talking about children, I might love those children a little bit more.
Oh.
They're special.
Mm.
They're special. They're with me in the morning. They name themselves. They all have names.
I know this. I've heard.
The most annoying thing I've seen in a wedding is someone in the wedding party drunk and making the day more about them.
Yeah.
Well, that can happen at a wedding. You know, that can sometimes happen. What's a good wedding song I can play in the background?
Marry Me.
We only have the dumb pop version that is fast.
Oh.
Every time I hear it, I get angry. Great song.
I'll be Edwin McCain. Yeah.
Wow, let's go. Take me back to my Dawson's Creek days. Oh, I remember when they used that song in season 1. I was like, this is fantastic. All right, we're going to trash weddings. Let's do it the proper way. Most annoying thing, text line, I've witnessed at a wedding is the bar being shut down because one of the bride and groom are busy getting ready for the ceremony. Why would that close down the bar?
I will agree with when they close the bar. It's annoying. We've actually been to a wedding where they opened long enough for you to get a drink at that period of time between the wedding and the reception, which is usually like an hour and a half, because they didn't want guests getting drunk before they came in.
Well,
what else am I supposed to do?
well, you told me weddings are so great.
That part's not so great.
But if it's because of that, okay. But some people now, budgets are a factor.
That
in
is
some things.
true as well.
And
Yes,
maybe they weren't able to buy as much liquor as other weddings and drink, feed everybody drinks all night long. That's expensive. Getting liquor for the wedding is not cheap. Oh,
Yeah.
not at all. Especially when you're using the high end, like Barefoot, Jacobs Creek. My mother at my reception, she got drunk and made a spectacle of herself. That was very annoying.
Yikes.
Being non-Catholic at a Catholic wedding was annoying. Not having any idea when to stand or kneel.
Listen, I remember my first Catholic wedding. Like, what are we doing right now? Why are we up, down, up, down, up, down?
Up, down. Are we praying or doing calisthenics? What are we doing? Jumping jacks for Jesus? My husband and I both agreed we wanted to have to say as little as possible because we'd be so nervous and wouldn't be able to speak. All we had to say was yes and I do.
That's nice.
My aunt went to a wedding where nothing was served at the reception venue until the wedding party arrived after taking pictures. No cookie tray, no veggie tray, no drinks other than water. They were all sitting around with nothing for around an hour. That would be annoying.
That would be super annoying.
That would be annoying. Oh, someone said this was their wedding song.
Oh, really?
We've played What Was Your Wedding Song before on this show. It's always fun.
I'll be your crying shoulder.
You know what? I would put this on my list of possible first dance songs with Jamie.
Mm-hmm.
I would put this on. This would be on my Would This Be Okay list. I don't know if
The
she
wedding
would.
that just you two are at?
Yeah. I'll text her and ask.
Okay, you do that. Jake, do you and Star have a song that would be your wedding song if you got married?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
This one for their first dance, Star and Jake.
Everybody join them on the inflatables.
Everyone for the first time as husband and wife.
The wedding.
For the first time as
I probably would.
husband
Jake,
and
that
wife.
would be so much fun.
I probably would.
Ladies and
Knowing
gentlemen,
me.
for the first time ever, Jacob and Star as husband and wife. Funny stuff. Let me see here. The $4,000 bar bill from my first marriage.
Ouch. Ouch.
$4,000 bar bill. Most annoying thing about a wedding is opening the invitation. I'm good. I'll see it on social media 10 times over. That's fair.
That is just ours if you can't make it.
I laughed through my vows because I was so nervous. Then our DJ mispronounced everyone's name during the introduction.
Oh, not good.
My husband and I's song is My Best Friend by Tim McGraw, but we entered the reception into Crazy in Love by Beyonce. Okay. Most annoying thing you see in a wedding, but I also now want to open it up to, what was your first dance wedding song? I know we've done it before, but people get married newly every year.
Yeah.
I'm curious what they chose when they first walked up there and the DJ was like, for the first time,
Yes, husband and wife.
Tom and Susan Triplehorn. You know what I mean? And then they come out. What do you use?
Yeah.
Is Ed Sheeran big right now still?
I don't know. I was at a wedding over
You got
the summer.
married in the early 2000s.
Yes.
And you used
Babyface?
EMF Unbelievable?
No. No. We did Babyface every time I close my eyes. You're so dumb. Oh.
First time, it's husband and wife.
I love this song. Don't get me wrong.
Fucking hell, I can see you coming out dancing with your bouquet to this. I really
My
could.
bouquet?
Yeah, let's get a girl. Get a girl. Oh, EMF Unbelievable. You forgot it until just now, didn't you?
Oh, I love this song.
Your wedding song, your first dance wedding song. What was it? 330-269-9292. We got to give Jake some ideas.
We do. We need to
I'm
help
going to
him
see
out.
if Jamie feels about Edwin McCain. I'll be. We'll see. Steve Lacy, Bad Habit, Q92. Oh my God! You just triggered my memory.
Oh, you're welcome.
I don't have time right now.
Oh.
Yeah, do I?
Come on.
I got like 3 minutes to
Talk
tell this
fast.
incredible story.
Oh, well.
Maybe not incredible to everybody else. I take that back. Possible incredible. No, I had a dream, and I poop you not. I had a dream that I talked in sync into a one night only reunion. Like I had a dream.
That was your dream.
Literally. Yes. Last night I dreamt, and I'm not making this up. You said that, and it just triggered my memory. That's so crazy that happened. But I had a dream that I was in some group of hotels with NSYNC, and Justin, the other guys there, than Justin happened to be there, and I literally just got them all in a room.
You're like, listen, guys.
Well, I was mainly directing my comments at Justin because I feel like the other four are like ready to go.
Well, yeah.
I was like, look,
They've had their bags packed for a while.
and it was like it happened that night. I was like, let's just go out there and have fun. One night, no one has to commit to anything.
And they were like, all right.
No one
Christian,
has
you're right.
to and they did.
Wow.
And they did.
Look how much influence you have in your dreams.
I just sold it to Justin. Like, listen, not even worry about a tour, no press. let's just go out here. I don't know if we were Coachella. I don't know where we were.
It doesn't matter.
Temple,
They did it.
Lilith Fair. I don't know where we were.
Right.
But I was like, let's just forget. There's nothing above tonight.
Right.
But let's just go out there and have a good time. There's no reason we can't have one show. And they were like, yeah. And that's how they talk. And then they went out there and they
Your
did
dream.
it. Yeah. Probably a terrible story, but I told it anyway. I got NSYNC back together in my dream.
I wish I had good dreams like that. I don't have very many dreams.
Wasn't listening to NSYNC yesterday. Wasn't talking about NSYNC yesterday. Didn't watch a show. Like nothing would have put that in my head.
Isn't that weird sometimes, like why things come to you in dreams, though?
Sometimes I get it because you watch them. You're watching a show, listen to music.
I think you really care about this reunion more than you let on. That's probably why.
I think I've been very open about the reunion.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, like, you really are holding it in there. And
Yeah. In my dream, in a hotel room, I talked them into getting back together.
Good for you, man.
That's not how it ends exactly, but it should go. Dun-dun. But that's the Netflix thing.
Yeah.
Dun, dun-dun.
Yeah, you're right.
Huh? That was a good Netflix impression.
Yeah, it was. It was decent.
Yeah.
I've got the YouTube TV.
Google.
Yeah.
Google. But dun-dun. That's Netflix.
Oh, boy.
Does Hulu have a sound?
I don't know. I don't watch Hulu enough.
Oh, I wonder if they have a sound.
I'll just ask my daughter. She's on Hulu a lot.
That'd be great if that was there.
Yeah, but it's not.
Just a jackass noise. Oh,
Yeah.
Logged into Hulu. Dun-dun.
You're really amusing yourself this morning.
That's pretty right on. I'm a pretty good impressionist. That's one hell of a Netflix. You do it.
What?
Do the Netflix.
What the dun-dun.
Dun-dun. Dun-dun. Oh, that was better. Jay, do the Netflix.
Dun dun.
I am stupid.
Seen somebody pulled over in a construction zone? That would be so awesome.
No, that'd be funny if I did. I just cold flashes. Someone said in the text line, you have a cold flash.
It's not a flash. It's like consistent the whole time I'm here. But I go home and put my slippers on and I'm fine. Like, it's just here that I'm cold. I was hot as all get out in my car this morning. I had my butt warmers on. I had to crack my window.
Gosh.
I'm just saying, I don't think I have the issue. It is literally 65 degrees in here. It's chilly.
It is a little bit, but I think it's going to be all right. I think you're going to make it.
I think so, too.
I do.
Coupled with the fact that we get up early. When you're tired, you are more apt to be chilly.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Someone said
Throw a tangerine at
maybe
you.
you're anemic. Someone said in the text line.
I
I
don't
thought that about her.
No,
Sometimes I look at her across the room, I go, you're anemic.
I am not anemic.
Iron deficiency,
I am
someone
not
says.
anemic. I've been tested.
I love it.
It is
What else does she have?
65 degrees in here, friends.
What else does she have? So far we have menopause, iron deficiency, and anemic. What else is she?
And I'm not in menopause. I'm far too young.
Too young?
Okay. But I am young. I would be on the very young side of it.
I'm at the age now. Next year I gotta get.
You're gonna go through menopause?
No, I gotta get my booty checked.
Ooh!
Time to go. Ooh.
Someone's gonna get the snake out.
Like, all this technology, is that really the only way to determine?
Yeah, they gotta go have a little look-see.
I know. I just like that. Really? We have all these face filters and all these cool things you can do in life, technology, and the only way, you know what I mean, is little Jack Horner in the corner.
That's what Jack Horner was doing in the corner.
Well, until the cops arrived.
I thought he stuck his thumb in a plum.
My plum. This?
Hi, this is Lori.
Lori, where are we calling from this morning?
Paris,
What was
Paris, Ohio.
Paris, Ohio. Okay. All right. No problem. Are you going to tell us about your wedding song?
Yeah.
Hello?
Are you calling us from like a submarine? Hello? Oh, there. I think you're back now.
There you go. We can
All
hear
right.
you
What
now.
was your wedding song?
It was Savage Garden, truly, madly, deeply.
Can't go
There
wrong.
you go.
You can't go wrong. Jake,
That
you
was
ever
a
hear
good
that
one.
song?
No.
I believe you. All right. Thank you so much for the call. Now, you guys still
All
married?
right.
Are you still
Yes.
married? Okay.
All right. Savage Garden works.
Yeah.
Thank you for the call. Jake, you sure you haven't heard this before? Nothing?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I would think this song would kind of like transcend time and you.
I'll be your dream, I'll be your wish, I'll be your
I mean, doesn't sound familiar, but maybe.
Would you consider it?
I guess. It's not a bad song. I like it.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It's going to be an AJR or something.
No.
That's
I don't
for-
even know.
That's for the honeymoon. They play Bang. That'll be good.
Can you imagine hotel clerks getting all...
Bum, bum, bum.
There's something happening in the room next to us.
Using AJR apparently.
Blasting very
Here we go.
loud.
Just say that to her.
I've heard this.
See? There you go.
Sometimes you
go.
just need to give them a minute.
Text message. I used the ESPN theme song in 2004 at my wedding.
That's awesome.
Who someone used Can't Help Falling in Love with You, Haley Reinhardt's cover. That's
Ooh.
a very good cover. She was from X Factor, I believe. First dance was Leon Bridges and Luke Combs' Beyond, where you had more fun dancing to the Macarena together, to be honest. Well, that or a conga line, you know what I mean?
I like a good conga at a wedding. It's fun.
Probably do.
Or a train when you do the locomotion.
Like trains,
Christian.
huh? I have a dislike when people let their kids yell and run around while the bride and groom are exchanging vows. I think it's rude.
I agree. And the crying baby is a bad look, too. Like, if the kid's screaming and they're like, I take you, and the kid's like, wah! Get him out of the chapel.
Yeah, seriously.
No, I mean, it's happened.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, read the room, everybody.
Right.
Untraditional, but our wedding song was Saltwater Room by Owl City. My husband passed away, so it has a new meaning to me. Gets me every time.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
Our first dance was Say You Won't Let Go. I remember that song. Hold on.
Who sang it?
I don't know.
Oh.
But I know the song. And I think we played it. So I'm looking it up now. This is me buying time.
Yeah, I see that.
James Arthur. You've heard this.
Say you won't let go.
Remember that?
No.
That song.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
Oh, man. Coming up in the 9 o'clock hour, hanging out. Got another hour of the show. Thank you guys so much for having us on your radio, streaming us at Q92radio.com. And if you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, and X, awesome. Glad you're with us. If you guys want to suggest more songs that Jake could use for his first dance when he gets married next October, feel free.
October?
This is news to me.
John's like perked up, like it dawned on him, and he was like, wait.
He's going to call start. Did I propose? Mark Ronson, Bruno Mars, Uptown Funk on Q. Go. Saturday, we went out. We took the kids swimming at his grandfather's.
Oh,
and,
that's
Jamie's,
fine.
her father's. We went over there and we swam.
Yeah.
Did that. Then, unfortunately, we tried to eat food afterwards. And I had 2 consecutive awful ordering experiences.
So, like, you DoorDash.
Where I went, no,
Okay.
we tried to go. It was, first of all, it was weird to begin with. Watch the time. Okay. It was weird to begin with because I suggested after swimming, hey, why don't we all just go get someone little? I don't want to go to like an expensive
Right.
somewhere. I don't care if it's fast food or just a place that's quick, not that expensive. Let's just grab a bite while we're out. I was like, yeah. And then somehow we end up going to Mexican, which if you know me at all, you know I can't stand Mexican food.
I love it.
As far Mexican food as I go is Chipotle. So the whole time we're driving, I'm like, if this was my idea.
And it got hijacked.
And somehow we're going to a place where everyone knows I won't like any of the food. But I'm thinking there's got to be something, right? Got to be something.
No.
Maybe they have an American menu or some stuff. I know Don Poncho's has actually an awesome American menu.
Yeah, their fries are so good.
Burger, fried, grilled cheese. It's awesome. This place did not.
Okay.
So I decided, I was thinking, okay, I like Chipotle. What if I get a burrito? And I'm just very specific to the man. And I say, I just want steak and rice.
Yeah, simple.
Seems like, okay, that might work.
Right?
That might work. I didn't take into account that I was in an authentic Mexican restaurant. So I explained this to the gentleman, and he nodded many times.
I got it.
I said, just, burrito, just steak and rice. You don't want this. I don't want that. You don't want this. I don't want that. Do you want this? I don't want that. I thought I just said I wanted just steak and rice. In my head, I said this. I'm like, I thought I made this pretty clear.
I was going to say, did you say this to the waiter?
I said
Because that
steak,
doesn't sound like
and he just kept questioning other things that, like, I said I didn't want on it.
Right.
And I spent
He was making sure.
a good couple minutes going, no, just steak and rice. Just steak and rice. Do you want tomatoes? Just steak and rice. Do you want this? Just steak and rice. And somehow that wasn't working. So it comes out.
And it wasn't steak and rice.
First of all, my own fault. I probably expected to see something looking like a Chipotle burrito. And it came out like this very loosely wrapped, I guess, burrito, if you will. Now, first of all, there was cheese on the side and cheese drizzled on the top. I have no idea where the cheese came into the picture. After I spent 10 minutes saying, just steak and rice. Just steak and rice.
Well, but they love to garnish with their queso.
Just steak and rice.
And most people would appreciate that. Queso
I
drizzle.
looked at that and I felt bad because the girls both looked like, oh no. And I looked at my plate. I looked at them. I looked back at my plate. I just thought, here we go. Scrape off the cheese. My poor fiance was trying to, oh no, we can fit. I'm like, it's fine. Please sit down. Please sit down. Because she's starting to get up, coming over to my plate. Like, please sit down. I love you. Please sit down. Let's not make a scene in the damn Mexican restaurant. I'm the picky eater.
Yeah, but she felt bad because she probably knew, like, he doesn't even like this to begin with, and that's what he got. Oh, God.
So I scrape off the cheese. Then I go to pick it up, and the whole GD thing just falls apart. It was so wrapped loosely, it just
Right.
It looked like a piece of bologna. The rice is orange. I was like, what the hell is orange rice?
Well, a lot of times they'll put like salsa or tomato paste. Like that's how you make Mexican rice.
So that made me like, oh, here we go. This is just great. So I mustered it down somehow to say it didn't taste good, in my opinion, realizing that I don't like Mexican food and everyone else does. It was awful.
This is a Q92 Sports Break with Christian Bigglesworth on Q92.
The Cleveland Cavaliers are back in action tonight as they take on the Celtics in Boston again at 7:30 p.m. You can watch the game on NBA TV. The Cavs 13-11 on the season. In NBA G League action tonight, the Cleveland Chargers are on the road as they take on Iowa at 8 o'clock. You can watch the game on ESPN+. The Charge 5-7 on the year so far. And finally, the Cleveland Browns yesterday placed safety Grant Delpit on injured reserve. He's done for at least the regular season. The club has also signed safety Duran Harmon to the active roster from the practice squad. In addition, they signed tackle Joey Fisher to the practice squad. That's a look at sports right here on today's hit music, Q92. Real quick, before we get into that, though, dropping my son off at school, told him, I'm white van guy on the radio. Can I get a shout out to Connor? Connor, your dad's an early riser. We appreciate it.
White van guy. Good morning.
And just to clarify, he delivers medical supplies.
Yes, yesterday he clarified that.
When he first said that, I didn't know. White van guy. I'm like, do you have a lot of candy, sir? What are we doing? Are you a friend of my mother's? She's sick. It's amazing how many.
She sent you to pick me
up. You guys
up.
don't know this, but in the 80s, a lot of people tried to kidnap kids with the cunning use of a white van and a Snickers bar. I don't ask me why. That was the thing. And the old
your parents used to tell you all the time, if anybody offers you candy, say no.
And the cunning line of, I'm a friend of your mother's.
Yes.
She sent me to pick you up. Kid who's never seen me in your life before.
I know, and your mom thought you'd be totally cool with it.
Your parents warned you about the guy in the van with the candy.
Can I tell you, my kids are 15 and 17 now, and if someone rolled up to them and they're like, I'm a friend of your parents, they asked me to, my kids would be like,
I think kids now be like, I don't even like my parents.
Hopefully, I always used to tell my kids, like, if anybody ever tries to grab you, scream as loud as you can, kick, punch, hit, and go for the nudies.
Or tickle.
Yeah. What?
Tickle till it gets weird.
Actually, that might work because they might be like, oh my God, this kid's sicker than I am.
Get over here. Hey, you freak. Drives off in his van. What the hell's wrong with that kid? Kidnapping sucks these days. Can you imagine that?
Oh my gosh, that'd be hilarious.
Tickling is very weird. It gets uncomfortable quick. That was one funny skit Dane Cook did back in his heyday. He was talking about how tickling always starts out fun, ends horrifically. Funny bit. Remember Dane Cook, the Nickelback of comedians? Thank you. He's laughing his ass off. Glad he is. Can you guys please shout out Jonah on his 12th birthday today? Shout out Jonah.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Jonah.
I hope it's an awesome day. It's Pearl Harbor Day, too.
That's not an awesome day.
No, but I'm saying, no, that came out wrong.
Speaking of awesome.
I'm just saying, like,
who
landmarks.
Pearl Harbor?
No, I know. That was a terrible day. Actually, it's a day. My aunt was born on this day, too. That did come out really bad. Sorry, Jonah.
That was gold. Happy birthday, Jonah. Hey, remember Pearl Harbor? Wasn't that great?
Oh, my God.
No, it wasn't really great.
No. I didn't say that.
That, you know what? Oh.
I'm just saying sometimes like I don't know, I assimilate birthdays with like major historical milestone. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, well, yeah.
That did come out wrong though.
Jake, remember when Lauren was talking about how great Pearl Harbor was?
Yeah, I remember.
I think it was like 2 minutes ago.
Oh my gosh.
Well, listen, I have 2 boyfriends and I'm pretty sure I'm still single. Do women want gentlemen? Or don't you still want the bad boys?
I mean, I don't know about a bad boy, but you don't want a pushover either. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I would really like you girls just to do that. Text your man that and then text back whatever the hell they write back. I'm just curious. Or just tell us what he wrote back. I'm very curious. I mean, I guess that would be a good compliment to get, I suppose.
Should I add a heart emoji?
No, don't overdo it.
No, okay.
Don't overdo it. If he's listening, this isn't going to work.
He's not listening.
Guy Worried right here on today's hit music. It is Q92, 7 minutes after 9. Christian, Lauren, Jake here, all three of us here for the final time of 2023. As vacations begin, I believe I lead us off tomorrow. Nicolina soon after me, I think right after me.
Yeah, she's here
And
tomorrow. Yeah,
And then you're here next week, but then you're off the last week of the year.
correct. And so is Keller for the most part, I believe.
Yeah. So it begins.
Yeah, it's
As
nice.
We all wind down. A lot of us, I know some schools, done this week. Most schools will be done early or middle of next week.
My kids are done Wednesday, but Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, they only go for just their exams.
Yeah.
So, like, my son's home, I think, at like something ridiculous, like 8:45 on Monday morning. He's done for the day. Like, he has an exam first period.
Yeah.
That's it.
No, not daughter midterms next week. Big there, so a lot going on.
Yeah.
A lot going on. But as we're all getting closer and closer, I think, you said something I think a lot of people have been saying. It doesn't feel like the holiday season truly.
Not at all. And, I mean, not even a little bit.
I'm excited. I'm excited, so excited to spend it with Jimmy.
Yeah.
And especially to be able to be with him the next 2.5 weeks, whatever it is. But I do agree. Even though the movies are on, even though my house is decorated, even though when we go as a family anywhere, we put on the Christmas channel and listen to Christmas music, it just doesn't have that vibe, that feel right now. And I'm let's go Christmas.
Right.
I am a Christmas person. I am not a bah humbug for Christmas. I'm bah humbug for a lot of things, not Christmas. Love Christmas.
We have a Christmas party every year at our house, and it's this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm hoping after that, maybe it feels a little bit more like it. It's really hard for me to get in the game, and trust me, this is what I've chosen, but it's hard to focus on that stuff throughout the week because, and I honestly don't know how you do it, because for me, getting up at the time that I do and driving in here and getting all this stuff done before most people even have lunch, it taxes me to the point where I have a hard time shifting mentally into holiday mode when I get home. Does that make sense?
Yeah, a different level because when I get home, I'm baby mode.
Yeah.
Until 6 o'clock at night. There is no
right.
She's working. My mom stays with Jimmy or he's at her house. So my mom today leaves at 12:30.
Mm-hmm.
So it's me and Jimmy. It's just him and I because she's working. She's got to be in her office, closed door. She's on calls constantly.
Right.
And she can't have the crying baby or even the playing baby.
Well, for sure.
So it's I go home and people are oh, you nap? I used to.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'll nap with him if he falls asleep. But especially now, he's almost crawling. He's pretty much crawling. You cannot turn your back.
My thing is I can't.
No, I don't really get a break till even work's over. She'll start cooking dinner.
Well,
so yeah,
it continues. That's what I'm saying.
I'm still with them. Then we eat dinner, and then it's time for bed.
Yeah.
So, that's another reason why I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, yeah. Well, and you can kind of catch up. You can let your body catch up. I know the transition back then is a little bit difficult, but I mean, I still have things to do. I struck out so badly last night. I don't know what to get my husband for Christmas. He's got 2 gifts. Three. But I don't know what else to get him. He's being such a turd when it comes to telling me what he wants for Christmas. So, I mean, I feel bad there. I still have gifts I got to get for my kids. I still have to wrap it all. We have to get our exchange gifts. We have a family. Christian.
Oh, it's so good. Go ahead.
I'm
you really
going to miss you.
I don't think you are.
The next couple of weeks.
I don't think you are, and I don't blame you for not.
I'm kidding.
It's okay.
Not going to miss that. Let's put it that way.
That's fair. First of all, you guys never smell anything.
Do you?
Nope. Not this one. But I'm sitting down. I could get up and it
but
could
I'm
be like
saying
an
in
attack.
the past, have you? Oh, yeah, because you're trapping it all under your butt.
I could stand up and release hell. I don't know. Jake, you ever toot in the studio while we're doing the show?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I don't mean to.
Oh, they slip.
Yeah, they slip.
Oh.
But it's happened.
Well, in 2023, I would like you to think of a clip or a song that I can play when you do as well.
Okay.
So I can make it a button, not a button, but a file here, and then you can give me a hand signal, and I can play it when you do. Lauren, I assume you're too good to fart in here.
It's not that I'm too good. I've never, ever, ever farted in this studio in your presence.
Do you know, to this day, Nicolina, the Midday Diva contestant, we've talked about this on air with her multiple times. Well, maybe like 2 or 3. She claims in the time she's been here, and she's the longest tenured on-air personality here, she claims never in, I don't know, if I've been here 10, she'd be here, 13, maybe 14, 15? I don't know.
Who, Nick?
Yeah.
I think she's been here going on 20.
Okay, that's okay.
Okay.
She claims in that time,
Yeah.
never in this very room that we're sitting in,
Mm-hmm.
has she ever passed gas. 20 years. Now,
I was making sure that wasn't her texting. It's not.
I'm only doing this because it's my last day. No, she claims never.
I'm sorry, Nick, and I know you're probably listening right now
Have
because
you
you're on
ever
your
in
way
this room?
in this room.
Yeah.
I don't know about in this room. I'm not going to lie and act like I'm higher than thou. I have definitely broken wind at the station.
Right.
Never in anybody's presence.
Right.
In the restroom. You know what I mean?
No, it makes total
Of course.
sense. Makes total sense.
But
I've done it in the meeting.
Oh, in the meeting, I've absolutely done it. Yeah.
Yeah.
If nothing else,
in the world is happening?
nothing else to keep myself awake.
It doesn't help.
No, it doesn't. I will drift off in a meeting.
You will totally drift off, and it does not.
Well, when
take
they
him
go
long at all.
90 minutes, I mean, my God. Sometimes they go 90 minutes. That is
Scott-
a movie.
Scott on YouTube said, "Hey, ask Christian to play that song that he just played because I love that song. It's from The Lion King." Scott, no, because then that means that Christian farted. That's why he's playing it.
You can only play it when it is appropriate. All right, it's been appropriate twice.
But I love you, Nick. I've got to say, I call BS on that.
Text message. That poor chair that Christian sits on's been through a lot.
Can I tell you that no one else sits on it? It's literally Christian's chair because we all know he farts on it.
Oh, God.
That's true. I use my stool when I am on the board.
Do you use a stool, not the chair?
Yeah, I use the one that I'm sitting on right now.
That stool makes my butt itch.
Why? Because it's hard. It's metal.
Yeah, makes my butt itch. I don't think it should, but it does.
But the chair that's fabric that you sandblasted a million times with farts doesn't make your butt itch.
Fun fact: this chair was white.
No, this wasn't.
Jack Harlow, love it on me. It's Q92. I found a list today. It was on Men's Fitness. I go there every morning. I like to look at things I should be doing, but I'm not. And I found a great list of 10 things not to screw up on a first date with a young lady.
Okay.
10. That's a lot. Set the mood. Maybe you want to know what love is. You want to use Foreigner to help you.
Well, Foreigner helps me all the time, so
You sure do.
more like cold as ice, though.
So this is like men helping cold as ice.
After
Makes
20, well, almost 21 years.
Makes sense.
No, I'm just
Makes
kidding.
sense. But 10 things not to screw up on a first date. And this is by men for men.
Oh, so it's just you dudes talking to each other
Men's
right now.
Fitness, yeah.
All right.
Men's Fitness. You just got done with the row machine. Now you want to help a guy out on his first date. We'll see if Lauren agrees to that. We'll take Lauren back to her first date days.
Really long
You're getting
ago.
ready to go out on a date for the first time.
25 years ago. Okay.
Don't wear a suit.
Unless your first date's prom. No.
Keep in mind that dressing to impress can sometimes backfire.
Yeah,
If you're taking her to the opera and then a Michelin stars restaurant on your first date, fine, wear the suit, but don't bring her to a dive bar in a tuxedo.
Yeah, you look like that.
So don't overdress, we could say. Would you think that's fair?
Yeah.
Don't overdress?
Yeah.
All right, Lauren approves of that one. Show up at the date 5 minutes early.
Nope.
You should be at your appointed meeting place 5 minutes early and assume she'll be 5 minutes late. If you want to impress her, don't make her sit alone at a bar waiting for you.
I agree with that. Don't make her wait, but roll in on time. But if you're picking her up for a date, do not be 5 minutes early. Be there when you said you'd be there, because she ain't ready. She's not ready to go. And that's going to be awkward when you have to stand there and either talk to somebody in our household, like a roommate or.
Oh, that does suck ass.
You see what I'm saying? Like, no, that makes everybody awkward.
Yeah, sit down, please. Tell me about yourself.
Please,
come on.
no. Are you ready?
All right, so show up 5 minutes early, Lauren says.
If you're meeting at the restaurant, go get the table. That I can get on board with. But if you're going to her house, do not do it.
You know a fun fact about me that's been true my entire life into now? If I'm meeting my friends at a bar and I'm the first one there, I will not go in the bar.
Why does that not surprise me at all?
I won't go in. I'll sit in my car and wait till someone else gets there.
Yep. Sometimes I do that too. Just like if it's just me and one other person, if I know a big group is coming and I've just texted with my friends and I know someone's not far behind, I'll go in and at least put like our name in and how many are going to be in our party.
Yeah,
so that we get in faster.
I've had friends text me like, Christian, I'm here. You can come in now.
That's funny.
Okay. Open the door and pull out her chair on that first date.
I have mixed feelings about this. I feel like
what's wrong with being a gentleman?
That is being a gentleman. I'm not saying I would hold it against anybody, but I can also do that stuff myself. Like if you're gonna walk me back to the car and open my door for me to get in, like when we're leaving, fine. Or hold the door for me leaving the restaurant, fine. But when it comes to really like little things that I can do myself, I don't know. I've just always felt it to be a little awkward. That's all.
Says, yes, of course, women can open their own doors and pull out their own chairs, but it's still nice when a guy shows that chivalry is not dead. Neglecting to make these small gestures like these probably won't ruin your chances with her completely, but when you do, women will notice and they appreciate it.
Do you know what Tony did back then that he still does today that I still absolutely love? And I think it's like the sweetest thing ever.
Pick your nose.
No.
Okay.
When we're walking and we're in a group of people, he'll just take his hand and put it on like my lower back. Like he's almost like guiding me or like,
yeah,
you know what I mean? Like she's with me. Let's go. Like I want to make sure you get to where we're going.
Totally understand that.
Like that to me, that's the best thing he could do.
Understand that. All right, there we go. So where do you stand? Am I dinging or buzzing?
I mean, fine ding. It's fine.
Talking about side chicks, and I asked the question, who's been a side chick, whether you knew you were or found out you were? Because you brought up a good point. There's some girls that are willingly, like you said, they just want to use the guy for what they want to use the guy for.
That's right.
If he wants to roll the dice on his relationship, that's on him.
Mm-hmm.
You're the one cheating, not me.
Yeah, he is the one who has a lot to lose.
You know what I'm saying? So some of you text in. I'm about to read those, but I want to find If Your Girl Only Knew. That's the song you got to play, right? By Aaliyah.
Or it wasn't me.
Because I can never spell Aaliyah, but I found it. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah. Aaliyah was so good.
Yeah.
So good. I was a side chick, for over a year and did not know I was.
Oh, that really is the Carly Pierce song.
The girl teamed up with me and we dumped him together. That was over 18 years ago, and me and that girl are still friends. Well, how's about that?
What a funny story to tell, though, later.
Still friends.
Yahoo!
Good for you. That's fantastic. Let me see here. Oh, man, some of you sent some stuff in, but you also sent other stuff in, and because of Google and our text line, it buries them. There's one.
I didn't touch anything.
No, if you send a new one, it defaults back to the original text you sent.
Only after it's been opened.
I hate it.
I know.
I was a side chick because I found out my boyfriend at the time had another girlfriend without me knowing. So I got back at him by dating his best friend. And long story short, I got pregnant with his best friend. And looking back at it now, it was supposed to be to make him, my ex-boyfriend, jealous. And it turns out it failed. That's a hell of a backfire.
Yeah.
And now there's a baby. I showed you. Hold on, the baby's crying. Did you learn your lesson? Hold on, I have to pump. I'll be right back. But I think you won't mess with me anymore. Yeah, see, I'm not always the the revenge sex with like a best friend or I don't know.
It's never
man.
a good idea.
I feel like, the karma you put out, karma that comes back.
Yeah,
Some people don't believe in karma, and I get that.
I do.
Karma's not always quick either. It's not always immediate. But I guess, what does it prove? Does it uncheat? I mean, does it take away what the guy or girl did to you? No. You know what I mean? It's like, I showed him I slept with this guy. Well,
Yeah.
he still cheated on you. Well, I did it back to him. Okay. I guess.
Q92.
All right, more sunshine for your Thursday. We're going to warm it up a little as well. Our high in the middle and upper 40s. Overnight, a clear and starry sky, a low near 27. I am Mark J. Weather from News 5.
Morgan Wallen last night right here on today's hit music. It is Q92. It is 9:26. About some randomness for you here this morning, the 9 o'clock hour. I love the lotto stories. This one makes me sad. Clock runs out on unclaimed $44 million Florida lottery ticket.
Ugh.
Somebody bought a winning lottery ticket in Florida on June 14th. It's now too late to claim the $44 million prize. The Florida Lottery Commission said that the 180 days the winner has to claim the jackpot, can't say that word apparently, expired at midnight on Monday. Most of the money will now go to the state's public education system. Under state law, 80% of unclaimed winnings go to the Educational Enhancement Trust Fund, and the rest goes back into the prize pool. Winning ticket was brought at a Sunoco gas station in Kissimmee and Osceola County, around 20 miles away from the attractions at Disney World. The gas station still gets a commission for selling the winning ticket.
Oh, that's good.
Someone didn't claim a $44 million lottery.
That's called they either misread their ticket, misplaced their ticket.
Wow.
And,
That's something
or
I
never
would do.
checked their ticket.
That's something I would do.
Yeah.
That is amazing. How
Yeah.
about that?
I know. Did you hear about the new dating trend this holiday season called tinseling?
No.
All right.
No.
Well, experts are warning couples struggling with their relationships not to get too swept up in the seasonal sparkle over the holidays. Common mistake known as tinseling. Relationship experts and founder and CEO of Wingman, Tina Wilson, says she coined the term to describe a way couples often try to bury their true feelings under so much Hallmark movie-worthy coziness of the holiday season and what it can bring. The name draws inspiration from the shiny, cheerful veneer of tinsel, which is used to decorate during the festive season, covering what is beneath. So, during the holiday season, couples tend to shy away from bigger issues in the hopes of a Christmas miracle, and that the Christmas will help bring a facade of harmony and togetherness that will just stick around after the holidays, all while overlooking unresolved problems in the relationship.
So tinseling means you pretend everything is cool and it's not.
Correct.
Because it's the holiday.
Yep, it's a deliberate distraction. So, if you're doing that this holiday season, no amount of Hallmark movie magic is going to bring that back, probably.
Many of you are tinseling right now.
Right?
Mhm. You want to break up with Darren, but you're like, it's the holidays. I'll just tinsel.
Maybe he'll give me a really good gift, or he'll
I'll just
finally
tinsel.
propose.
Going back to my fear that I talk about, robots will take over the world one day. Thank you, South Korea, for helping to speed this along. Hound, created by a South Korean team, earned the title of speediest robot on 4 legs after covering a distance of 328 feet in just 19.87 seconds. It's the Dynamic Robot Control and Design Laboratory at the Korea Advanced Institute of Science and Technology in Daejeon. The Guinness World Records officially acknowledge Hound for shattering the record for the fastest 100 meters covered by a quadrupedal robot.
What?
Whatever. Hound maintained an average speed of 11.26 miles per hour through this record-breaking feat. So now there's a robot dog that can run you down.
Well, that's fun.
I'm telling you.
How do mailmen feel about this?
2 things are going to happen. Probably better, won't bite them.
True.
2 things are going to happen. Jurassic Park and Terminator. I believe dinosaurs will be back on this earth. We're going
I
to
know.
do it.
We've talked about that.
And I'm very fearful of AI and robots taking over the world and making us their slaves.
I understand. And we should be, because did you hear the first AI-generated news anchor is going to debut on U.S. national station this coming year?
They take jobs.
That's right. They're replacing human anchors with realistic AI-generated avatars. So we're in trouble. Set to launch next year, digitally generated people and digital doubles of real actors who had their bodies scanned. Demonstration videos show that the anchors talk, look, and move more like real humans. It's funny because I believe it was Maybelline. It was a makeup commercial that used a person and an AI-generated actress. I mean, you could tell the difference, but you had to really look.
What are we going to do when there's no more jobs for humans?
I don't know.
And I mean that sincerely.
Make tumblers on Etsy.
You're going to have to you're just going to have to give people money.
Yeah.
What are you going to do when there's no jobs left for humans?
No, there will be. I mean,
Will there?
To me, we've been warned that AI is a slippery slope. It could be very, very dangerous, and it could cause some serious
What are we going to be able to do that an AI robot won't be able to do, or avatar can't do?
Hug you.
They have sex dolls. They've had sex dolls forever.
But they don't hug back. You just hug them.
With the technology they have now, who knows what they could do?
Yeah.
Well, somebody does.
Well, who's making the robots? Maybe they'll all work in robot factories.
I'm telling you.
To create our replacements. That would be so
laugh
bizarre.
at me now. Remember, I was right later. Dinosaurs will be here, and we should fear Terminator happening in real life. Transformers could happen. We need to pray there's an Optimus Prime out there that likes us and wants to help the humans.
Ooh, they could do a new Jurassic Park with real dinosaurs.
They
and
will.
AI-generated actors.
I'm telling you, there will be a Jurassic Park one day you can go to.
Okay.
You don't believe me?
I don't know.
I do. I believe me. It'll happen because we have the technology and weaponry if something were to happen to take out a dinosaur.
We do. That's fair.
So it's not like if it happened, we'd have nothing to defend ourselves. We could take out.
But what if they multiply like stink bugs? And they're just everywhere.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Would you go if there was a real one?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. Jake, would you go to a real Jurassic Park if it ever happened?
Yeah.
You would?
Yeah.
Go see a T-Rex?
Have you seen the movie?
No.
Watch it first and then let me know.
But I would go see a dinosaur, a real dinosaur.
See?
Oh, what could hurt?
I would go. I think I would go.
They have herbivores and carnivores. Like, they'll eat you.
Yeah.
A brontosaurus just eats plants.
Cool.
Now, T-Rex, we got an issue.
Yeah.
We got a real issue.
He's going to want a little side of Jake.
He might want a piece. Let's keep it there. So there you go. Some random news stories for you and some warnings. Dinosaurs and robots are coming for you all. It's Taylor Swift. Is it over now? It's Q92. All right, next up, keep your cell phone face down during that first date. We understand men don't carry purses, and having to sit down with a hockey puck-sized phone in your pocket is a bit uncomfortable. If it's possible, keep the offending piece of technology out of sight altogether, but if you need to plop it on the table, silence it and put it face down. Even if you're fascinated by her, a light blinking out of the corner of your eye alerting you of an incoming message is distracting. And girls notice when your eyes are bobbling back and forth between your phone and them.
Yeah, I would agree with that. The other reason I would tell you to do that, and I have before when I've been texting friends that I know are on first dates, is just because if you don't have, if you have the preview on your screen, I wouldn't want your date to see anything that I was sending. Because we've sent things before, is he a total dog? Is he super ugly? Is he super nice?
He super ugly?
For blind dates, I've done it to my sister. You know what I mean? We'll just send, are you alive? Did they kill you?
Are you in the woods yet?
Right. That would be my reasoning for remember to put your phone face down on the table.
So, are you for putting the phone down? Cell phone down?
I think that's a good idea. I think that's just courteous all the way around for whichever reason you're stating.
Someone texts, don't open the door, because if you aren't willing to do it every time, you're setting an unrealistic expectation.
That's right. And, that goes for where you take them on dates, too, because we all know that when that honeymoon period's over, there's some things you're not going to be willing to do again. Okay?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So don't be ridiculous.
Yeah. You can buy your own games at Dave & Buster's. I'm not doing it anymore.
No.
I agree, Lauren. The hand on the small of the back is a great way to show you care.
Yes.
Keep the phone in the pocket. Girls think face down means you're hiding something, someone says on the text.
Oh, well, maybe.
Oh, could that be? Next up, keep the question ratio 1-to-1. If she asks you where you're from, answer. And then accept that as an opportunity to reciprocate with a question as well.
Yeah, but just don't be like, where are you from? What's your favorite place to go to dinner? What's yours?
I live in Canton. Where do you live? Oh my God, do you live in Canton too? We both live in Canton.
Come up with your own material, your own questions.
So keep the question ratio 1-to-1. It says, don't order just a salad or sake bomb. Taking care of yourself and being healthier is great, but loosen the dietary strings just a little for this occasion. You don't need to eat a bloody steak from a cow you strangled with your bare hands. But turning your nose up at everything remotely unhealthy, then getting a garden salad makes you seem a little square.
I agree, but why a salad and a sake bomb?
I think it's just
like
just
a play on
random.
words.
Yeah, they're just picking a random
I was gonna say that
thing.
I mean,
I'm just saying, like, don't order like
I would order that.
I'll have water and a salad, no dressing, please. Carbs, am I right, honey? That's probably it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because now she doesn't want to order anything. Because here you are,
Right.
Captain America over here.
I think it's safe to go with like a sandwich and fries, or you know what I mean?
Yeah, burger and fries with the guys.
Something super cash.
It says here 3 drinks and you're cut off.
Oh, I agree with that.
You might have to alter this to reflect your level of tolerance towards alcohol, but
if
no
you
matter
can't handle 3 drinks,
how many beers you can crush on your head during the weekdays, cap your date drinks off at around. Even if the date is going so well, you've started picking potential wedding destinations. If you get blasted and fall on your face, she's probably going to walk out or have a bad impression.
That's true.
So 3 drinks. Do not talk at all about your exes on your first date.
It depends. If she starts the conversation, maybe. I don't know. I don't have an opinion on that.
5, Harder to Breathe, right here on today's hit music. Q92. That was their best album.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
That first album with all those hits was good from start to finish.
Yeah.
It came out when CDs were still a thing.
Mm-hmm.
And that was one of those songs, one of those CDs you could just let the whole thing play.
Yes, it had a lot of hits on it.
Not much to skip on that. I remember Sunday Morning was a great song. It was even one they released on radio.
Mm-hmm.
She Will Be Loved, Harder to Breathe. Oh, Sweetest Goodbye. You ever hear Sweetest Goodbye?
Yes.
Oh, that is a fantastic song. Loved early Maroon 5.
That was the name of the album, wasn't it? Harder to Breathe?
No, it was Songs About Jane, I believe. I think it was Songs About Jane.
Okay, so that was the one that came out in 2002. Oh, yeah, you're right. Oh my gosh, it's from 2002?
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Told you I still had CDs.
Yeah.
I was rocking a CD. It was in my visor. It wasn't even in the binder next to me. It was in the visor above my head.
That was the ones that you used a lot.
Put that baby in, I could let it ride the whole time. Didn't have to skip anything. Fantastic. Shout out to old Maroon 5. That album was fantastic.
I like old Maroon 5.
Maroon 5. Hell of a catalog. One of the artists now at this point, you go to a show and you'd know every song they played pretty much.
Yeah.
You would be like, what's that? You'd know them all because they've been around forever. They've had so many radio hits. Some bands can do that. You wouldn't even be sitting there going, what? I feel like Rihanna. You could go to Rihanna's show and be like, yep.
Oh, yeah, you would know.
I remember when Flo Rida was here.
You could see Hall & Oates and it would be the same thing.
Oh. Not now. Suit Oates.
Yeah, Hall & Oates are upset with each other.
Oates is trying to sell the name. Trying to sell the music catalog.
Richard Marx.
Version of it. Ooh.
I
don't know if you know every song.
You know almost every song.
But it wouldn't be a long concert. It'd only be about an hour.
What?
It'd only be about an hour.
No.
You'd be okay leaving after you heard Right Here Waiting and Endless Summer Nights. And it don't mean nothing.
Keep going.
All right, that's 3.
Right Here Waiting.
Right, that was the first thing I said.
Now and Forever. I Will Be Your Man.
Okay, 4.
Hold On to the Nights.
That's a good one. 5. We're at a half hour. We're only a half hour.
Should have known better.
6. Heartbreak 40 minutes.
Well, Angel's Lullaby for me because we
All
used to
right,
play
but
that for
that's
our
not-
kids.
Everyone would not know that.
A lot of people would.
Stop it.
The Way She Loves Me?
Nope. No, you're naming deep cuts now.
No, that's not really a deep
The Way
cut.
She Loves Me?
Yeah.
Never even heard of that. Every other song you heard, I absolutely know.
Days to Remember?
No. That's what I'm saying. Like, great show, but he'd be out of songs that you knew. You said Don't Mean Nothing. You said Endless Summer
'Cause
Night.
it don't mean nothing.
Right Here Waiting.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, great concert, but it couldn't
Now
go
and
on
forever, I Will Be Your Man.
Again, 45 minutes.
Hold on to the night.
Maroon 5 could do 2.5 hours. You'd know every song.
Probably.
Rihanna could do 2 hours. You'd know every song. Taylor Swift
Ed
could
Sheeran.
do 3 hours. You'd know every song. Ed Sheeran, you'd know every song.
Yeah.
Like I said, I mentioned earlier, when Flo Rida came,
Yeah.
I forgot every song he played. I was like, Jesus, that was a radio hit. My God, that was a hit. That was him too. I was just like, I know every song of this concert.
Yeah.
He's somebody that can do a show
Usher.
and you know every Usher. You're pretty much going to know every song as long as he doesn't go too much into the new stuff.
Right. But sometimes they try. It doesn't work out so well.
I told you I was at a Bon Jovi concert. They had a new album out, or the album "This House Is Not for Sale." And he played like 2 songs from that track. He even acknowledged on the mic. He goes, "Okay, last one, then I'll get back to what you want to hear." He's like,
He's
he
not
knew.
stupid. He knows
He's
why
like,
they
last
came.
one. He's like, I know what you guys want to hear. You're gonna hear it. He's like, you're gonna hear them all.
Yeah.
But Bon Jovi, if he was able to, well, you'd know them all.
Yeah.
As long as he stayed away from some of the news. Must be nice to be at that level.
That would be really nice.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do we need new music? No.
We just
No,
need
we
the
don't.
good. We need the
For
old
Maroon
music to
5,
sound like
yeah.
the old music.
For Maroon 5, we don't need any new music. Let's just go on tour.
Right.
Look. Backstreet Boys, maybe.
Justin Timberlake.
Timberlake could probably go on tour without
Yeah.
putting out any new music. Are we done pretending we hate him yet?
I never hated him.
Thank you.
I felt bad for him, actually.
I did too. Oh, he cheated when he was 18.
And he made a poor life decision when he was 18.
Yeah.
He was a child.
He's the only one you know.
A child that was so under the microscope in the moment that it was unreal.
Tell you. All right. Interesting. Maroon 5. That was fun to hear.
How you feeling, man? You're about
Hard to
15
breathe.
minutes away from
15 minutes away. Do some stuff here. Go get my blood work for Dr. Deep. Check
And
the old
you are-
A1C.
you are home free, man.
And then it's vacay time. It's great, man.
Yeah.
It's been a great year. It's been a fun year.
Yeah.
You two have made it fun.
So you.
I know. No, it's been interesting. I was reflecting with early risers, not even recently. I think it was probably a couple weeks ago, because some of them were talking about bringing something back that we did years ago.
Yeah.
And my response was like, I've been through now 3 iterations of this show.
Yeah.
If you really think about it, going back to when I was third guy
Yes.
and was really just supposed to talk kinda
Right.
little, to being then with me and Megan for a long time, and that dynamic where she was really still the star of that. I was
Yeah.
like the backup, and then like now this iteration of the show, and I kind of feel like I don't want to take anything from any of those versions, because I feel like that was that version, that was then,
I agree.
and awesome times
Well,
on
and
both.
it's changed.
Awesome times at both. I'm not, but I mean, this is a different, and I feel like that stuff happened and that was good.
Right.
But we're doing stuff here that's cool, we've never done before, and that's this iteration of that, and I love that.
Yeah.
I love that we started the video thing this year.
Me too. I love it. We get to talk to our listeners a lot
I
more.
do. I've loved getting to know Jake as the years gone on.
Yeah.
It's been interesting. It's been fun, and I like this version. There's things I like about all 3 versions, but I like this version, and that's why people go, "Why don't you bring back this game from here to this?" I'm like, that game had its time.
Yeah.
And it was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
That was that iteration.
Mm-hmm.
I hope iteration's the right word. I'm using.
I
It might be a wrong word, and I'm stupid, but there are 3 versions basically I've been a part of.
Yeah.
I feel like those versions that should be respected and left there,
yeah.
and the second one should be left there.
It's funny because
The
you
stuff here
started
should be here.
you started being the third person you said that didn't talk very much to now being the star of the show.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Life happens. life happens. You didn't have any intention of being on air when you came here.
No.
You had none?
No, none.
You know what I mean?
Zero.
Jake barely talks.
True that.
Now he talks to us all the time.
Some people know. Now we've learned so much about Jake this year.
Yeah.
And we've learned his likes, his dislikes, Dora the Explorer being one of them.
Sometimes we relearn things. Like just now when I acted like it was the first time I was hearing he was Jeff Timmons' cousin.
Oh, man, it's been awesome. And I look forward to starting a fresh new year with you two.
Yeah,
and
same.
seeing what we can do, what we can improve, what we can give away. Now, one thing I know about this station is we give away some really, really cool stuff, and a lot of it.
Yeah, we do.
Concerts, flyaways, giveaways, unique experiences. It's
Mhm.
really, really cool. And it's really cool to give that stuff away to listeners locally and not be like, a national contest or
Mhm.
regional. It's just to be like, no.
Yeah.
Everything we give away,
You're not competing with other stations.
someone is going to win that listens to this station every day and puts it on, whether it's on your radio, whether you stream us at Q92radio.com, or whether like when we're live with us, or like we're going to be live again at 11 o'clock today.
Yeah.
For Downtown with the Diva.
Absolutely.
Any of those things. We appreciate you guys doing that. We're trying to be radio in 2023, and I think everyone in this building should pat themselves on the back because can we improve? Absolutely. But
Always.
I think this station and everybody that works here does a pretty damn good job of trying to make us a radio station in 2023.
Yeah, I agree.
Going into 2024, I think.
Yeah, it's changed a lot.
Oh, and it's still changing.
Yeah.
But I think we're doing a good job of moving forward with it.
Yeah, absolutely.
That makes any sense.
Well, and we know that you're going to be out for the next couple of weeks. I will be here tomorrow. I'll be here all next week hanging out with Jake. It's going to be he and I holding the fort down and making sure that you guys have music in the morning and some fun stuff going on. So make sure that you tune in with us. But then the week between Christmas and New Year's, just know that we will be off enjoying time with our families as well, most of our on-air staff. So don't worry, you can still tune in. You'll still have the same great music that you're used to listening to. But we're blessed enough to be able to spend some time with our family.
Hell yeah. Can't wait though to be back with you guys and start it new in 2024. Very, very cool. So it says, I think you guys should let us win more than 3 times a year.
Okay.
We got to spread the love, y'all.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to make sure that as many listeners as possible can win up to 3 prizes a year.
I think 3's fair.
I think 3's fair. I do.
Especially major prizes. I think that's fair. I don't think that's being too stringent.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll have a contest for just people that have won 3 times a year.
You can call right now, even if you can't win anymore.
Yeah. But I'll bring it up to the suits. But
yeah, I think that's probably not.
I don't know if that one's going to pass legislature. I don't know. It's Post Malone, Doja Cat, I Like You on Q. How is the world not talking about this more? How is every show, whether you're sports talk, wacky FM morning show, news talk, farm talk, NPR, smooth jazz, I don't know, whatever it is you're talking about, why was yesterday the only thing people were talking about not the Navy pilot testifying under oath in front of our government that basically there are UFOs? Not basically. He claims there are. And mind you, he's under oath. Now, have people probably lied under oath? Probably. But that's really far to take it for a lie. You know what I mean?
Yes.
That's really far to take it to go, I'm going to sit in front of Congress for a joke or just for poops and giggles. This guy was speaking yesterday. I mean, I've known there's aliens. You can't tell me that out of all the planets and all the universes and all the solar systems, we are the only one that has living beings. And people tell me, yeah, we are. Yeah, we are. Like, does that make sense? Does that really make sense?
Well, I mean, it's been long known that like the Navy and the Air Force, I mean, different branches of the military have had video that they have actually released of things that they believe could be UFOs.
Yeah. What do they call them now? UABs, they call them, or something else? They have a new name they call them. I mean, this is the clip of him telling you. I mean, it's right here.
If you believe we have crashed craft, stated earlier, do we have the bodies of the pilots who piloted this craft?
As I've stated publicly already in my News Nation interview, biologics came with some of these recoveries. Yeah.
Were they, I guess, human or non-human biologics?
Non-human, and that was the assessment of people with direct knowledge on the program I talked to that are currently still on the program.
And was this documentary evidence, this video, photos, eyewitness? Like, how would that be determined?
The specific documentation I would have to talk to you in a skiff about.
I don't know what a skiff is, but that's where they'd have to talk. Someone Google skiff.
I'm on it.
I assume that means like in private, away from everybody else. You know what I mean? Maybe in a padded room.
It's Nicolina, your midday diva, and you need to join us today for Downtown with the Diva.
Featuring Stark Flavor.
Every single Thursday at 11 a.m. We're going to give you some weekend plans.
And an amazing local giveaway.
We'll see you at 11.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so speaking of, my son's playing basketball right now. Can we talk about how the NBA has influenced some of these middle schoolers to do the flop to try and draw a foul call?
Got the kids flopping?
Oh my gosh, but they're terrible at it, so it's hilarious. It doesn't even look natural.
Like after it already happened?
Yeah, like, so they get there. There's contact. Be like 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. There's the flop. Like, guys, that's not how this works.
Are they coaching that?
What do you mean?
To try to flop?
I don't know. Wasn't kids on my son's team, thank goodness. But one of the kids on the other team flopped, and it was wow. But we've seen it before. They start doing this. I guess the coach is okay with it. If I were the coach, I'd be like, knock it off. But I'm not the coach.
Yeah,
not even close.
We're not flopping.
Right. We're not doing that. This is middle school basketball.
Can we not flop?
Right.
Like, this game's hard enough to watch. You're 8.
Exactly. You guys keep turning the ball over left and right.
The score's 3-2. All right. It's the fourth quarter.
Well, it's not that bad.
Can we please stop? The favorite right here on today's Hit Music Q92. That's going to do it for us. The Diva is in here next, followed by Keller this afternoon and Ryan at night. Thank you guys for listening today on your radios. Thank you for streaming on Q92radio.com. And thank you for watching on Facebook and YouTube. Like I said, my vacation begins tomorrow. I know Nicolina's begins after tomorrow.
Yeah.
Lauren and Jake will be here with you tomorrow and through all next week. Then they'll be on vacation.
Yes.
So Merry Christmas. Happy New Year to everybody. Thank you guys for being with us when you listen to Q92. Don't care when you listen or how you listen. We appreciate it.
Yeah, we do. And remember, I mean, during the holiday season, you can always tune in while you're wrapping gifts or doing stuff around the house if you two are on vacation, because you can stream us at Q92radio.com, or you can catch the morning show every day from 7 to 10 on Facebook, YouTube, or X.
There you go. We'll catch you guys later. I'll talk to you all in 2024. Jake, any last words?
Love you. Bye.
There you go. Monoskin Honey's Q92.